Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Shook After Dark for our very special Sunday stream. And I am super excited to be here tonight with you guys for tonight's live stream. We're going to go ahead and react to a brand new return, another week, another return of ALR, right? Because she loves to leave the YouTube. And then we're also going to look at Glitterandlazers. I heard that there is some things going on with Chantal. She can't even get up. So we'll talk about that. And I also want to discuss that Oompa Loompa thing, the Willy Wonka thing. We'll talk about that as well, because that was interesting this week. All sorts of mess and drama coming up. And I will go ahead and leave some timestamps down below for those of you watching on the replay. But let me go ahead and say hi to those of you that are here right now. Welcome in, everybody. How are you guys doing tonight? It's a quiet Sunday here in the Shook Studios. At least it didn't rain today or anything. Jaden, you were first, so welcome. Did you mean to say first? Because you said Borat. That rhymes with Borat. Does anyone remember Borat? Yay, literally was just checking if you're on. Well, here I am, just in time, 9 p.m. We're supposed to be on at like 8:30. No, between 8:30 and 9, but we're always here at 9. So maybe we should just like say 9 instead of between 8:30 and 9, but I don't know. It's just what it is. I started getting ready at 8 to come on. I don't know why it took me that long just to get ready though. I washed my face, put on my new skincare. I did get the bronzy drops, so we have a little bronzy glow, although it doesn't seem to be coming through on camera as far as I can tell. So welcome in. You have a chair, you have a chair. Do you mean you've taken a seat for tonight's live stream? Have a seat. Oh, what? 3 a.m. here? Where are you at? You're in the UK, right? Because that's 5 hours, which would put us at 11, 12. No, 1, 2. Somewhere in the UK, just not Britain, because that's only 5 hours, I think. So it'd only be 2 a.m. Anyways, hair looks cute. You like the hair tonight? We just like pushed it back using our favorite hair care, Lush. Although I'm mad at myself because I didn't go to Lush when I was at the mall, but that's okay because I can just go to my mall because we have a Lush. Saint Tropez. No, I actually got the Drunk Elephant bronzy drops because I'm so preppy. I'm going to take that cough drop out. I'm a preppy. Can I be a preppy at 30 or as a 30-year-old gay man? I don't know. I mean, I've got the Stanley, I've got the Taylor Swift sweatshirt, I've got the Drunk Elephant. How much more do I need? But I had a run-in with the Sephora girlies. You know how they say there's like young girls in there like ruining everything. Well, I was trying to look at the, what is it? The Bum Bum Cream, the Sol de Janeiro. Yeah, Sol de Janeiro, not Janeiro, girl. What are you? Sol de Janeiro, Sol de Janeiro. And they're all crowded around it, like all the young Sephora girlies. So finally I found my in because they had kind of stepped off to the side there. So I found my way in. I didn't buy any Sol de Janeiro because I don't think it's not for me. I have eczema and that's like body cream. I need basically like I just need like CeraVe or Eucerin or something like that for my body. But I was looking at it and then like they all like had to get in there too. Like I was just like, because they all had to like come in. And I was like, what? I'm like looking here. Like, excuse me. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's like, girl, just like wait. I'm not going to take that long. You don't have to be doing all this. And then I looked at the drunk elephant stuff and it was like a complete mess. There wasn't anything open in, or there wasn't anything in the testers. Like the testers were completely empty. Sol de Janeiro's overhyped, is it? Well, you put it on your bum, right? Is that what you do with the bum bum cream? It like firms your butt. But I'm not the kind of person that's going to be wearing a, I mean, you could put it anywhere, but I'm not someone who's going to be wearing a bikini or like a Speedo, I guess, to the beach. So I don't really care about that. But if you want to do it for a man, I guess that's a choice as well. Or you could just do squats, you know? There's always squats. We're always looking for this like magic fix, this magic cream, when in reality, you could just do squats and that's free, you know? And if you want to be moisturized, I'm sure you have some kind of cream at home. Just do squats. So I've been working on my squats too, because my legs are so strong now because oh my gosh, I just got distracted by that comment. You bleached your taint. Okay. Thank you for sharing that with the class. Does anyone else have a comment? Thank you, Gino Soul, for the super. Hi, Alex. Hello, Gino. How are you doing tonight? All the way from New Zealand. What time is it over there, girl? I don't know. I heard New Zealand is a good time, right? Kind of small country. You never realized it was actually for your bum. I mean, you could put it anywhere, but it's like firming is what they say. But at the end of the day, how much can a cream really do? I think that's where they get you. There's not much a cream can really do. Although I do swear by the lip injection gloss. I swear it made my lips a little bit bigger. But you have to keep putting it on. And then eventually your lips will be big and you won't even have to put it on. But it'll fade away like in a week. You know what I mean? It's like semi long lasting. You've been seriously, oh gosh, okay, I'm not going to read that one out loud, but you just shave your eyebrows off. I can't deal with them anymore. Oh my goodness. No, I remember the girl, like, there was the girl that shaved her eyebrows off in school. That was such a weird thing in 2008. You know, she was known as the girl that shaved her eyebrows off, but like nowadays, everybody and your mother shaves their eyebrows off. So it's not even that shocking. But back in the day, it was a big deal for some reason. She just draws them. She just draws them on. Oh my God, really? She's crazy. Yeah, like that kind of thing. Yeah, just do your squats, green feces, if you're looking for that kind of thing. I was talking about my bike exercise. Yeah, my legs are so strong. So strong. You got a makeup product ad. Okay, so we're literally like a makeup channel now. That's funny because a lot of times people say they will get like maybe an Ozempic ad or a weight loss plan ad on my videos. Like that's very common. I guess it just like whatever you're talking about, it'll feed that ad. And just everything you talk about feeds into the algorithm now. It's not just your title and thumbnail. It's literally like they go off of the script to get that algorithm. The algorithm is almost too good because it can lead you down some really dark paths. Because I was like I was interacting on Twitter, going into like ED spaces, because you guys know you go down those rabbit holes, and you know that has been an interesting topic for me. and I've had my own struggles. I wouldn't say that I have an ED necessarily, but I have had bouts of disordered eating, right? But I don't think I have a full-blown situation. So I was like interacting with like ED Twitter, and then I started getting served up more of that content and more of that content, and not like content that helps people. No, it's content that like enables people to continue down the path. And they kept serving me that content. So it's like, that's not really a good use of the algorithm to continue people down that path, right? Because I could have kept going, but I'm, self-aware, and I know I'm looking at it with a critical lens, if that makes sense. Even though, I know these people are struggling, right? But I'm not like soaking it in as this is what I want to do. I'm looking at it curiously and critically. V, thank you for the super. Thanks for all you do, Alex. Thank you, V. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in, welcome in. You always get workout equipment when I watch Alex. Maybe that's because I talk about my bike all the time. I'm always talking about the exercise bike. That's like the only exercise that I do. Like no, not like that. More like B, or like other things like that. I don't know. Like Beeson, the word that we use, Beeson, or like really restricting. I guess it could be, but I don't know. Not necessarily. It's all kind of mixed in. Erica, thank you for the super. That content is so toxic with the tips it gives. It sure is. And I thank you for the super. It is interesting, and it is toxic. But they all kind of like they all kind of support each other, but not in a good way. Like, and it's easy. I could see how it would be easy for someone to fall into that rabbit hole. Maybe they just post something about how they want to lose weight, and then they end up over there into more toxic weight loss groups. It could be pretty easy for a young girl, and then the algorithm keeps feeding them that content, which I don't think is good, obviously. A good use of the algorithms. Maybe they should like tweak it so it directs them more towards a recovery aspect. I don't know. I don't know how they would do that, but because they're trying to just feed them stuff that they're going to want to click on and watch. And it's all about money, so they don't really care, How can we keep them on the website as long as possible? So, to make as much money as possible. I just remember Instagram being the wild, wild west. When was Instagram the wild west? Like, oh, there was a lot of shit that they just kind of let go down on Instagram back in the day. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But I still hear like horror stories about things being on Instagram. Not things that I have seen, but, like P words, using code words, from watching, what is her name? Ready to Glare. Yeah, she would see these Instagram communities where they're using like code words to communicate and trade like pictures and like really gross shit. And she would expose that on her page. But luckily I have never like run into any of that shit on my own. Thank you, Erica, for the super. I'm coming from also being suggested that. Yeah. They kind of like rope you in, right? And it's like, I'm having such good progress with this, quote unquote. And then, yeah, it's not good for you. Toxic by Britney Spears. Chantal's being sarcastic about Salah having more than one wife, like her giggle leaning into fat people trope. Yeah, I think that she I don't think that Salah has another wife. Like, no, I don't think that he has another wife, but I do think it's possible that he has his own place and she's kind of using this, like, she just keeps saying it and saying it as a joke as well to kind of get people off of the trail. Like, I'm saying it, I'm admitting to it, so it must not be true. Almost like a reverse psychology from her, because she would do something like that. And that's not that. I know people like to say, like, don't make her a mastermind. I don't think that that's that master maniacal. Is that a real word? It is now. Master maniacal. I love that. Foodie Beauty is such a mess. Butter, cream, and cheese. Okay, so I have my powdered tea. Yummy. Worst stuff is probably on TikTok now. Yeah, TikTok gets dark, huh? I mean, I've never really been deep in a TikTok, like infiltrated, like a dark side of TikTok situation. Um, I don't know if you guys know of like any dark TikTok communities. Because the way that TikTok is, like, they keep it, like, you search something and then the most viewed comes up and it's usually like pretty tame, or if you look up a conspiracy theory, like they'll show you someone debunking it as like the top search result, you know? Or it's like that on Google too. If you try to look up like certain conspiracy theories, like they'll point you to like a debunker or like a fact check instead of like info on it that you wanted to see. Even if it's like completely not true. Alyssa Windsor, thank you for the super sticker. Welcome. How are you doing? Dark sided stuff. Thailand bees. Is she going back to Thailand? Is that the tea? Foodie Beauty. Return to Thailand. That's not going to do anything to help her channel. I mean, it feels like we were just in Thailand. I don't know if that's true, though, if she's going back or not. But it would make sense that she would go back to Thailand because she needs to border hop coming up, right? See the Reddit post from Foodie Beauty. No, what is the Reddit post from Foodie Beauty? Underground bunker. Have you guys ever heard of the show Conspiracy Theory with Jesse somebody? It was on like 10 years ago. I forget the name of the guy. Really famous guy. But the show was just called Conspiracy Theory. I watched one of the episodes and now I'm like, I want to watch all the other episodes of this show. She could go to Turkey, maybe. Oh, it's not spelled like that anymore, girl. It's spelled Turkey. Turkey. The gateway to the Middle East. I've always wanted to go to like Turkey to see, what is it called? Istanbul. Yeah. Which used to be Constantinople. Yes, Jesse Ventura. Yeah. That's who I mean. It's called Conspiracy Theory with Jesse Ventura. I watched one of the first. It was like, it went on the air 10 years ago. What happened to that? Did they get into like some real conspiracy theories and hit a nerve and they had to cancel it? Turkey. Now I want to look that up. Like, what happened to that conspiracy theory with Jesse Ventura? Started in 2009. There was 3 seasons. So 9, 10, 11, maybe 12 it was on. Oh, it's on, you can still buy it on Amazon. I don't know. No idea what happened, but I still have to see Mean Girls, the musical movie. I still haven't seen it, which is so weird because I'm like the biggest Mean Girls fan. I just didn't know anyone who actually wanted to see it. If my sister lived here, we would have went, but she don't. She live in Florida. But growing up, we watched that movie so many times. Mean Girls and Bring It On and like Sweet Home Alabama, just on repeat over and over and over again. Maybe like any Julia Roberts film, like Mystic Pizza, Runaway Bride, Stepmom, Mona Lisa Smile, just like on repeat. The cats in Istanbul. What are the cats? Turkey Yee has always been Turkey Yee. Yeah, yeah. It's just like is it spelled? It's Turkiya. Turkiya? Really? Turkiya? Not just like Turkey. Because people always like think of an actual turkey when they think of Turkey, but that doesn't make sense. It's not like named after a turkey. I don't think. But anyways, yeah, like Constantinople was a city. And that was like the fall of the Ottomans. And then they changed it to Istanbul, I guess. Something like that. Loved Mystic Pizza and Mean Girls. Yes. Gotta love those early 2000s vibes. And then 90s. Was Mystic Pizza 90s? Yeah, like early 90s. Before I was even born. Should we take a look at Roman Empire? No, not the Roman Empire. Amberlynn new video. Should we take a look at the Roman Empire? You were in Turkey and it was beautiful. Nice, nice. It's the gateway to the Middle East. Or so they say, right? Okay. So this one is called right here. What is this video from her called? Was I 600 pounds? Yes. The truth and cute new blanket. Cute new blanket? Seriously? That's the title of the video? Cute new blanket? I'm reading that wrong. I must be reading that wrong.
So like my weight?
Right? No. I'm not reading it wrong. It really is a blanket. A cute new blanket. Girl. Can you stop? When's the last time you thought about the Roman Empire? I think earlier today. You were 600 pounds? Yes. That's my deepest, darkest secret, is that I was 600 pounds at one point. So, no, it took 5 or 6 firefighters to get me to the hospital when I had an attack. So it took 5 or 6 firefighters, and then that scared me so much that I had to lose weight. And yeah, I'm just kidding. I was never 600 pounds, but I was 200, no, just 200 pounds. 200 pounds is the most that I ever was. And that was enough to scare me into submission. So once the scale got over 200, I was like, I can't do this. Like, that's obese. I was obese. I was unhappy. I felt sluggish. It was difficult for me to get out of bed, even. No, it wasn't. It wasn't difficult. It was just, I didn't feel good, though. I did feel sluggish. It wasn't difficult for me to get out of bed, but that would have came. That is what Chantal is saying right now, though. I wonder if anyone did like a compilation already of her latest live stream, because there are some things that I want to talk about. You guys know her live streams are a little killer to get through, but she can't get out. She can barely get out of the bed. Chantal can barely get out of that fucking bed. Jenny the Dancer, thank you for being a member for 14 months. My turning point was when I hit 210. Yeah, so similar to mine. Good for you. Good for you, Jenny. What happened? How much weight did you get off? I need to know the end of the story. It took 5 or 6 firefighters. No, that was actually Life by Jen's story. I co-opted that from her. Life by Jen, rest in peace, was taken to the hospital by 5 or 6 firefighters, and one of them almost dropped her. They had to get like a big stretcher. I'm not sure if it was even a stretcher or maybe like a pool cover or something. I'm not sure. So let's take a look at, was I 600 pounds? The truth and cute new blanket. Girl, why cute new blanket? Like, who cares? Homegirl struggling to get that 10 minutes. We didn't get 10 minutes. It's only 9:27. So I'm already going to put her on 1.25. Although I have a lot to say, I'm sure. I have a lot to say. Alyssa Windsor, hi Alex. Usually I don't comment. Longtime watcher. Finally found the membership link. Happy late birthday. Love ya and your work. Stay amazing. Thank you, Alyssa. Oh my goodness. Thank you. How's the weather up there in Canada, girl? All right.
Okay, today is February 28th, so I figured...
Oh, my birthday.
Let's do a weigh-in. I've weighed in for you guys every Wednesday. For quite a few Wednesdays. Last Wednesday was part of a vlog, but I still gave it to you guys, so...
Yeah, the Wednesday weigh-in that we got on Saturday. She put this up yesterday. Saturday is her Wednesday weigh-in. Girl, are you kidding me? Drop the act. What's really going on? Because we know you're gaining.
Let's do it.
Hello.
Well, is she?
Ready.
Okay, stepping on.
502.8.
Okay.
502.8. Slowly but surely, we're...
We know that... cut the bullshit, please. Just cut the bullshit. We know that you were eating a ton of food off camera. It's clear as day. If you were really sticking to that diet plan that you showed us the other day, it would be down in the 400s. It would be down in the 400s. This is a week later. She's only down, what, 2 pounds? Is that what it is? 2 pounds? What was it last week? I don't even remember. 505 or 503 or something. Either way, she's only lost 1 or 2. I think it was 503. So she literally only lost 1 pound. That means she's eating a tremendous amount of calories behind the scenes to maintain like that. Should we bring up the TDEE? Let's expose her with math. I'm going to expose Amber with facts and logic. Just you watch. So let's bring up her TDEE. See how many calories she's eating. Yeah, 503 last week. So that is effectively maintaining. Damn it. Google.com. Let's see what it is. What it is, bitch. Okay. Female. $33. Is she 33? Yeah. No, 34. No, 33. She'll be 34 this year. And the weight is 502 pounds. The height is what, 5'1" or 5'2"? Sedentary, yes, sedentary. All right, here we go. 3,500. So she's doing at least 3,500 a day. At least. That's the bare minimum. So that right there tells me. That tells me that she is not following this meal plan. Because the meal plan that she was showing was literally like 16 or 1,700 calories. 16 or 1,700. She's eating double that. So clearly, there you go. Facts and logic, folks. Destroyed with facts and logic. Sedentary. Obvi.
Getting there in the 400s. So I've been awake for hours, just got out of the shower. I'm letting my hair air dry. I'm actually going to be starting a whole new hair routine. So maybe I'll share with you guys like what I used to do for my hair versus like what I'm going to be switching up, because your girl, we need to do something different. But I just made me 3 scrambled eggs with tons of hot sauce because that's
okay. Here we go with the eggs.
I like it. Tapatio to be exact. And then I made some coffee.
Coffee, eggs.
I'm about to go have that, and then I'm going to do my makeup, my hair, etc.
Right, BMI of 91. Did she ever have a 100 BMI? That just seems crazy. Just for reference, mine is, what, a 26, I think? Yeah, because 30 is obese. I'm not obese. Overweight's 25, so I'm like 26 or 7 in the overweight category.
So as you guys know, the time on my microwave and stove is incorrect, but the time on here is correct. I woke up at 10:30 today. I haven't waken up at 8 a.m. It just depends. So I have been awake for a hot minute, and I'm finally just getting my first meal. Okay, you guys, so I'm in the middle of doing my makeup, and I just want to show you, like...
Finally getting that first meal. Okay, that is 1.25. Why did it seem like super duper fast? Let's just put it on regular then.
Like, I am aging. Like, I have this cluster of gray hair. Do you see it? I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, the body has to work extra hard for her being 500 pounds. So it's safe to say that it might age quicker too. But I would be happy if I were her to have all of my hair, because that could be the next thing to go. We've seen with Chantal how she went bald up on the crown area, right? And she had to use the hair fibers until eventually she was just like, I'm not doing this anymore, and shaved it off. That was a moment for sure, a moment in time when she shaved off that head, and she looked like Uncle Fester.
Because I don't feel old. Like, I am young at heart. I do not feel in my 30s. I do not feel 33 whatsoever. And seeing things like this don't feel very good. So let's hide that. Okay, so I'm about to choose my perfume. I'm trying to decide between Eilish 1, 2, or 3. I think I'm going to choose 2 today. You guys currently have a fake plant just chilling, so don't mind that. But speaking of Billy, a lot of people are like, so why are your nails that color? Like, what inspired you to get that color?
Girl, nobody cares about Billy right now. We're trying to watch an Amberlynn vlog. The website for the TDEE is tdeecalculator.com, or just Google TDEE. And then you'll figure out your maintenance. I kind of want to do mine real quick, if you guys don't care. Male 30. Oh, wait, 31. Ew, no. 500 pounds. I guess 165-ish. I haven't weighed myself in a while. 5'6". and moderate. Yeah. I usually do 5 days a week, so moderate. I wouldn't say heavy, no. Not heavy. So I can have 25. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense because I usually burn over 500 calories a day, sometimes even more. So we can have that. So we could eat 3,000. No, that's with the exercise included. So yeah, only the 2,500. Okay. But if I did nothing, 1,975. Okay. Or light, 2,200. That would probably be good for me, 2,200. That way we would lose it a little bit faster. CC Wolf, thank you for being a member for 17 months. OG, OG, OG. She's a lie. I'm sure she had a 100 BMI at one point. Yeah, a 100 BMI. Can you imagine? Who has had that? Meet the woman with 100 BMI. She could get on TV, you know, if she had that 100 BMI.
I have heard, what, is this your Nickelodeon era? Like, is this your slime era?
Slime.
I'm also hearing, like, is this like Shrek times? Like, are we trying to be Shrek? No, actually.
We need something fun from our girl. I just feel like these latest vlogs are not giving what they're supposed to give. I mean, there's no side characters anymore. So it's giving after she broke up with Becky and the beginning of the wifey era. Ugh. It was so bad. It was only like into the wifey era, she started having a couple of scandals. Things heated up a little bit. Beck came out and threw that shade. Then we had Destiny coming out and then they broke up. But yeah, this whatever phase she's in right now, it's not working for YouTube and she's not doing anything. Like she's literally not even putting out videos. She's not even trying. So what's going to happen when she gets that check and we're 2 months down the line? In 2 months, if she's still getting these views, how's she going to pay her bills? Because not the views, but the amount of videos she is putting out. There you go.
My inspiration, because I'm always wearing black, like I prefer to wear black. I like to wear darker colors. I wish.
Yeah, where's the friend? Where's Alexis? Alexis doesn't let anybody comment anymore on her TikTok. But she was happy to have the attention. Where's the Valentine, though? Because she's not Alexis.
Torrid would stock up on some cuter things because a lot of people are like, where's your Torrid hauls? And I'm like, they don't have anything I want to wear. Like, I have a certain style now. Like, years ago when I would do Torrid hauls, I would just buy whatever. But now there's like a certain style I'm aiming for, and Torrid just, they're not doing very good in that department.
Oh, so she's not into Torrid anymore. It's interesting because that's all she used to wear. And we were talking about on the previous live stream that Torrid is a lot of their dresses. It looks like something that a 5-year-old, 5 to 10-year-old would wear. It's just, you know, a size 5X, but it looks like a toddler dress. It's just the vibe. Like they could sell a dress with binkies on it, honestly, and I could see that, a purple, light purple dress with a binky design. And 2019 Amber would buy that 100%, even if it was just for a troll. She's too mature now. Yeah, maybe so. But where is she buying clothes then? If it's not from Torrid, where else is she buying clothes? I'm sure there's more options online than IRL. She can't even really go to the mall and buy clothes. Like, she can't go to the Macy's. She can't go to the Macy's, can she? I don't think there's a single piece that would fit her in there, huh? Or do they have like 5X in the plus size section at Macy's? Maybe they do, maybe they don't.
And I'm trying to look around at other websites, but it's like, is the clothing actually going to fit? Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Okay, anyways,
right.
my inspiration, because I wear dark clothing, is Billie Eilish. From when her hair was black and green. Thought it was so cute.
Oh, yeah. Black on black on black. Oh, my gosh.
I love the color. I love how this green looks with like black clothing. So I thought it would look good, and it does. So
that's what she's doing, the green with the black. What does that remind me of? Green and black, green and black. It's kind of giving like gaming computer.
So speaking of my nails, people were like, oh my God, I heard Christmas music in this vlog. I'm talking about literally my last vlog when I was at Hot Pot with my mom and my grandma.
Was that Christmas music? Because I listened to it over and over again and I couldn't hear the Christmas music, but a lot of people said that there was Christmas music at the Hot Pot.
People were like, oh my God, I cannot believe you're using footage from December. And I'm just like, look at my nails.
That would be hilarious though if she did. I wouldn't put it past her to put December footage. Monster Energy. Yeah, Danny Phantom. Yeah, Danny Phantom. No, the girl from The Evil Girl. Well, she was actually like Queen, and every lesbian's dream from Kim Possible, The Evil Girl. Shigo. What's her name? Shigo? I think it was Shigo. Yeah, Shigo. Shigo would be offended. She would. But she was queen. She was like every lesbian's role model for that time. She was a vibe. You know who was also like Eliza's sister in The Wild Thornberrys? She was queen. Like, everyone wanted to be her friend. She was cool. Like, she was about the lifestyle. She was in the lifestyle.
December, I didn't have those nails, honey. Like, come on now.
Does anyone remember the name of Eliza's sister? I can't remember it. Different Day. Girl, Different Day? You're not going to tell us, like, so we know that was Wednesday. Literally Wednesday. She put it up Saturday. Yikes. Debbie. Yeah, Debbie Thornberry. Okay, cool. Glozell. Yeah, she was black and green. That was her aesthetic. With her hair, with her nails, with her lipstick.
Hello, it is the next day, February 29th, and I do want to weigh myself
Next day.
a little earlier than usual.
Thursday.
Today is actually Thursday, and I have not been weighing myself daily, but I just want to see, like,
how was your guys' leap year day?
like, is my body reacting accordingly? So let's do it.
Hello, it's ready.
Okay, so I'm stepping on. Hello, you see my head?
502.0 pounds.
502.0. So we are acting accordingly. Yes.
Okay, guys, so I got a package.
She's bored. I think, yeah, like she's bored doing this. She's bored with the content that she's putting out. You want to talk about people being bored or it being boring. She's bored. I think that's what comes across. Girl, do something exciting. Maybe actually lose weight. That would be something different. That would be different for her channel. Actually losing weight. Running. Girl, maybe we should start a little smaller than running. Actually do that elliptical thing that you bought for your sitting down elliptical thing under your desk. Maybe bring back the mukbangs. I don't know. Either actually lose weight or just eat Burger King on camera, because that's what you want to do off camera, obviously, because you're not losing a pound, just a pound. So obviously you're eating Taco Bell, Burger King, McDonald's off camera. So just eat it on camera. We know it already. You're not fooling anybody.
From the Amazon. So wait until you see this. This is the cutest blanket in the world.
It's all just a
I am truly
troll.
hoping it looks just as cute in person. Oh my
Like cute new blanket in the title. That's a troll.
god. Okay. Okay, here it is
Right?
out of the package. Are you guys ready to see what it looks like? Oh!
Should I do a video? Should I do a video? Was I 200 pounds? The truth and my cute new blanket, and show you guys a blanket. I actually got a really cute UGG blanket, but I bought it 2 years ago. I got one for myself, and then I got one for my grandma for Christmas. Very cute blanket.
You guys gonna be able to see this. It's
like
so much
fuzzy.
bigger than I thought it was gonna be, which hell yeah. This
But
really
it's not real animal fur. It's like fur, but it's not real, you know? You know what I mean?
Pop loves a big blanket. So if you guys don't know anything about me, I love Scream the movies. Always have, always will. But the No You Hang Up, oh my god, it's so long.
I don't do real fur. I'd rather go naked than wear fur. You know what I mean?
The No You Hang Up merchandise, which is what this says on here, is just like aesthetically
That's
pleasing
the
because most of
blanket?
it is pink.
I don't
really
even like it.
Cutesy. Literally, this is so hard to show you guys. Hold on.
Is that
Do you
Scream?
guys see it now?
Yeah. Do you like scary movies?
It's literally so big. Can you see
What
it
does it
now?
say?
I'm sure you guys
No,
can see
you.
this.
No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Okay, girl. No fur. Yes. Different day. Okay. How old is my mom? 62.
Okay, you guys. So I really quickly, before I end this video, I want to do like monthly weight loss moments. I have been weighing myself every Wednesday for you guys, as you guys know, but I feel like a monthly like roundup, like how much did I lose that month, is a good idea because
The blanket's ugly. I really like Scream, but I'm not a fan of that blanket. No, sorry. Maybe like a poster of Ghostface. There's Twinks.
did do it for January, so I figured, you know what, let's do it for February as well. My hair is currently air drying right now, so
What's going on with her hair? It looks like she's having a lot of breakage. So it looks like, you know how some people's hair looks like when they get extensions, but they don't do the full head. So it's just like this part's more voluminous, and then you can just see the extensions coming down. That's what her hair looks like, but it's just because it's like breakage, right? Girl, imagine your natural hair looks like ratty extensions. Wow. Love that for you.
don't mind her. I'm using some new shampoo and conditioner products. And the conditioner said you can just put it in damp hair and you don't have to rinse
Oof.
it. But I'm realizing your girl does not
Girl,
like how
what
that
is
feels.
going
So we are
on?
never doing that again. All right, so let's just get to the weigh-in. So if you guys remember, January 1st, I weighed in at 515.8. February 1st, I weighed in at 508.8, which
It's just dead. She doesn't take care of it. Needs a major trim. Not washing it situation. It's not like blending.
means in January, I lost 7 pounds, which at the time I was like, I don't know if that's good enough, but look.
Yeah, that's right. Hair is always dead. Yeah, but I know what you mean. Like dead. Extra dead.
Looking back, I'm very proud of that. So today, dun dun
Girl.
dun. Actually,
You should be proud of that. She's so delusional. Yeah, be proud of that 7 pounds, but you didn't do it in February. You just maintained the whole time.
before we get to it, I do have one question that I feel like is like literally the biggest question when it comes to like my weight. It's people thinking that I have weighed over 600 pounds at one point, especially like 2019,
Right.
because your girl looked.
I think that she did weigh 600 pounds at one point.
she looked like she weighed over 600 pounds. Let's be real.
Let's go ahead and do a poll.
But my lifestyle was very much that. Very much 600-pound life-esque. Not gonna lie to you. I have recently opened up more about that past time. Obviously, at the time, it wasn't even something I was even able to admit to myself because my normal was that life at the time.
Can you imagine?
So I was just like Delulu in my brain, but
her normal was just laying in that bed all day. That's why I find it hard to believe that her life is that much different now, because she's only 70 pounds less, right? 502. I mean, 70 pounds is a lot. 70 pounds is a lot, but she's still over 500. How much different is her life versus what it was in 2019? Is it that much different?
it's just like looking back now, I'm just like,
Is it?
wow. So I get it, you guys. I 100% understand why people think that at one point I was over 600 pounds. But I can safely say, like, when it comes to me stepping on the scale, I physically have never seen anything higher than 572.4. So,
and she kind of, you know, a lot of people do bring up 572 and talk about 572, but she can't continue to dwell on that time. She needs to continue forward and not look at that and think, oh, I've had success. I mean, sure, you're not 572 anymore, but you have a long way to go. A long way to go. And that can't be our starting weight for eternity. She was to make her starting weight 572, and that was 5 years ago. And I think when it comes to her being 600 pounds, let's end the poll. 93% say that she was 600 pounds at one point, and only 8% say that no, she wasn't. I think that there could have been a time, even if she doesn't know it, that she was 600 pounds, and either the scale wasn't reading it right, or she just wasn't weighing herself point blank period because she was afraid that she was 600 pounds. Lo and behold, she was. And I think that it is possible. It's definitely possible that she was 600, and maybe that explains her mobility now versus then, because she actually was 600. And she's not only down 72, she's down 100.
if I ever was 600 pounds or more, I never knew. I never saw that for myself.
Like 602.4.
I think at this point, it doesn't even matter anymore. I think what matters is now. I feel like I'm making really good progress in my opinion. So whether I was 600 pounds at one point or not, it's very obvious how much I have changed since then. So here is my weigh-in from March 1st.
Hey guys, so it is March 1st, not a typical weigh-in day, but since it's the beginning of the month, I want to weigh myself just to see how I did in February since I did the same thing in January.
She was actually 700, you think? No. No, I don't believe that she was 700. That's probably Chantal, that troll in the chat. It sounds exactly like Chantal. And I'm not the person to say, like, oh, this troll is Chantal, this troll is Chantal. Because some people will say, like, everybody's Chantal. But that sounds exactly like Chantal. And I don't say that very often. Girl, what are you doing sticking up for Amberlynn? Like, she would throw you under the bus, like, as soon as she can say boo. She doesn't give a shit about you. You want to stick up for Amberlynn. She don't care. She don't care about you. As soon as you do something wrong, she will throw you right under that bus too, to save her own butt. So don't get it twisted. Cinnamon Girl, I hate my glasses. Thank you for the super chat. Welcome in.
So let's step on the scale. I'm fighting my way to literally the 400s. Let's do this.
It's ready.
Okay, I'm stepping on.
I smell it. She's mad.
At 99.2.
What? This is the most shocking weigh-in.
Oh my god. I freaking did it. I know to so many people, you guys are not gonna care, but that's big for me. I just don't want to see that 5 anymore.
Girl,
You guys, that means I am in the freaking 400s, and I know.
Keep going. Let's get to 490 so we can stay like solidly and never go back. And never go the frick back, girl. Like, this is it. You never want to see that 500 again. I swear. If we see that 500 again.
A lot of people, it's like, wow, you're celebrating that. Yeah, actually I am. I am celebrating that. I'm not even gonna sit here and explain why, because it's obvious. It is honestly obvious at this point. So that means in February, I am down 9.2 pounds, which makes me so happy. So
it's obvious what? It's obvious what? That she's struggling behind the scenes? Is that what she means? Eating junk food?
Since January 1st, I am down 16.2 pounds in 2 months, which a lot of people say I could be losing weight faster, but I feel like the way that I am doing it now is sustainable.
How is she doing it? Because I don't think that what she showed us in the previous video was sustainable at all. It was like 3 microwave meals.
And I was actually talking to my mom recently.
We did it, Joe.
So it's like, if I just woke up one day and I just did everything perfectly, I have no room to grow. I have no room to improve.
You never noticed her dimple on her chin? Really? The cleft chin. Is that what they call it? A cleft chin. I know people call it like a butt chin, but what's like the doctor term? Yay. Yay.
Eggs. For fucking why, bitch? For fucking why? Eggs. I only have room to fail and to cheat and to not have success, because I'm not going to stay perfect. No one stays perfect. So with the way that I'm doing things now, I have room to grow, room to improve. Every day, as long as I do 0.5% better than the day before.
Girl, we have no room to grow. No room. Don't grow anymore.
Or I'm happy with that. I will always leave room for mistakes and slip-ups, because that's normal. That's part of being a human. And so far this year, I am succeeding, and I feel happy about that. I feel happy with my progress and the changes that I have made so far. So you guys know I want to lose 100 pounds this year. So that means I have 83.8 to go. So that means I have to average about 8 pounds per month, which I feel like I could totally.
They both need inpatient. Yeah, because I feel like they need to work on their mentals. Mental things are scary. And then everything will fall into place, because clearly both of the girls have undealt with trauma in their past. And that's why everything that they do fails. Until they deal with that, it doesn't seem like anything's going to change. And when it does start changing, it always goes back. It always goes back. And I mean, look at Chantal. Like, it's a joke. It's a joke.
I do that. Anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the
next one. Bye. That was it. That ended kind of abruptly, didn't it? What did you guys think of that one? She really does need to step up her game a little bit when it comes to this. Actually do something and lose that weight, or just start eating that fast food on camera, because we're running out of time, girl. We're running out of patience for this. And yeah, stop with like the cute blankets and shit. The distraction, the blanket distraction technique. That's what she had employed. That's what she's employing at this point. Blanket distraction technique, folks. Blanket distraction. It ain't working. I am not distracted from the truth, girl. I see it for exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. You did not enjoy the video. No? Tim from Las Vegas, thank you for the super. How's Vegas this time of year? Just wondering. Shoot. Did I press a button? Come on. Why can't I get this off? Here is $4.99 in celebration of... I can't get this thing off the screen. Oh my gosh. Get off the screen. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Here is $4.99 in celebration of it is still 2.5 of me. Oh, you mean ALR is 2.5 of you? Is that what you mean? Thank you for the super chat, Tim. Sorry, I could not read it. There was this pop-up in the way, and I could not get it off the screen. Ooh, $4.99 is what she weighed. So that's like, okay, I get it. I get it. Anthony, thank you for the super. Craving some YDHB sound bites. Can we get some? Of course. Thank you, Anthony, for the super. What's your guys' favorite YDHB soundbite? I think mine's this one.
Bitch, you don't have a degree. Bitch, you don't have a degree.
Are you kidding me?
She's dumb. She is.
Go outside and
And
touch grass. Go outside and touch grass.
Touch grass. And then, of course, there's the classic.
My skin is clear. My makeup is flawless. I am living my best life. I smell like coconut oil.
I smell like coconut oil. Gotta love it. Whatever happened to her anyways? I mean, she's dumb. She is. Touch grass is your favorite? Okay. Has anyone else noticed Chantal is starting to store fat in her forehead? Thank you, M, for the super chat. Is she? So, well, yeah, I've noticed that. That's what happens when you get to a certain weight. You end up gaining weight in places that usually you would not store weight. So your body has run out of places to put the fat. And instead of putting it in your butt, it goes to your forehead. There's no more room in the butt. It can only get so big. And then the fat starts going to the forehead. Where else does it go? I've heard of it going to the foot. You know, even Amber has spoken about that. That's possibly why she was wearing the ballet flats that she had stretched out. They kind of grew with her, the ballet flats. She wasn't able to wear a regular sneaker, although she could just get a wide sneaker. They have sneakers in wide. Maybe that would work. Maybe it wouldn't. She couldn't. I think she was in denial about not being able to tie the sneakers, and she didn't want to ask Destiny to do it. So that's why she wore the ballet flats. So what does she do now in that regard? Does she have to wear slip-on shoes? Because we don't even get to see her shoes these days. I haven't seen her wear sneakers in a long time. Ugh, thank you for the super sticker. Welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, Tammy Slayton. She used to have that forehead. Now she does not. Sarah Saturnalia, thank you for being a member for 14 months. This stream helps with the Sunday scaries. Thank you so much. Yes, those Sunday scaries. It's another week. Another week, another drama. You know, there's always drama. Drama at the workplace. One time I told a coworker to shut the fuck up, literally, in front of everyone. It was not my grandest moment. I didn't get fired, though. I just got a talking to. But it wasn't even like that bad of a talking to. They were just always telling me like what to do. And they didn't even work in the area that I worked. So, like, what do they know? What do you know about what I do? You're over there. Stay over there. But they would always come over where I was and say, like, do this, do this. Did they deserve it, though? Yes. Yeah, they did. They did, because it wasn't my fault. What happened was not my fault. It was a customer's fault. And then you get blamed for it, you know? Don't come over here. Like, you are over there. So stop it. Stop it. You said you weren't going to be on tonight? No, I didn't say that. I said I was going to be on tonight because someone asked on Friday, are you still doing Sunday? And I said yes. I said yes. I did not say I wasn't going to be on. Unless, did I have maybe you saw my old community tab post? Should I delete those if they keep like recommending them? People might read it and be like, oh my gosh, that's tonight. No, not tonight. Fun fact about Cleopatra, hit us with it, please. Just don't be problematic. Cleopatra lived closer to the moon landing than to the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza. Oh, like in time. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. So closer to 1969 than whenever Giza was built. Right, because the Roman Empire lasted a really long time, but the US, for example, has not been around as long as the Roman Empire was around, you know? So we're still in our infancy compared to the Roman Empire. I think was like 1,000 years, right? The Roman Empire, maybe a little bit more, 1,500 years. I'm not sure. Something like that, between 1,000 and 1,500. So we're only 200 something, right? 250 plus. Yeah. So no, when's the US 250? Did that pass? Did you see the Jaimie Weisberg drama? I don't really know anything about her other than she's another plus size girly pop. But she's getting a lot of hate right now for body shaming her 16-year-old sister with cancer. Oh my gosh, really? Did she do a TikTok about that? Did she already delete it? So Jaimie Weisberg, if you guys don't know, is a TikToker who does a lot of fat acceptance kind of TikToks. She's very delusional. She also posts on YouTube, not videos, but just shorts. And her comment section is all hate. All hate. But a lot of people say that she skinny shames. And they don't like her for that. Or she'll shame people who are skinny but struggling just because they're skinny. And it's kind of an ongoing thing for her. 476 AD. Is that when the Roman Empire came? No. No, it was before that, right? You cannot stand her. Oh, Jaimie Weisberg. Girls projecting. Wait, let me see if there's any like Jaimie Weisberg tea videos. It shows Jamie French. Remember Jamie French made a video like defending Amberlynn? People were not having it. Why do people talk about this girl? It's just rooted in fat phobia. That's all this is. She's an innocent victim of online fat phobic people. And she's done nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Most of our grandparents were alive when Einstein was alive. Oh, really? Einstein, like, was not that long ago? I didn't know that. What about Nikola Tesla? There's a lot of conspiracy theories, like, surrounding Nikola Tesla. What are her shorts videos like? So this is Jaimie Weisberg for the uninitiated. If you wanted to subscribe to her. I don't know why you would, but She almost has 100K. Your favorite body posy bestie. So when you go to her comments, it's all hate. All hate. There might be a person here or there that's like, why is everybody so mean to her? Why are you guys being so mean? I do wonder how her comments are on TikTok, because I never looked at her TikTok. I think that that's her main bread and butter channel. Like, she has a lot more followers on TikTok and not YouTube Shorts. But she doesn't make good content. Like, her content's not good. It's mostly plus size fashion and delusional fat acceptance stuff. Here's a get ready with me. Oh, she always says hi, bestie. Hi, besties.
What you're doing, come get ready with me. We're gonna talk skin. Stop what you're doing, come get ready with me. We're gonna talk skincare, so let's get going. Start off with a gentle foaming cleanser. No,
I'm sorry, but she's not the kind of person that I would want to learn skincare from. And I know, like, I would not be someone who I would not want to do skincare content because my skin looks pretty bad sometimes because I have a lot of problems, a lot of medical issues. But I don't want to get skincare advice from her neither. You have to have good looking skin to give skincare advice.
this is not the one I use every day.
IMO.
Because every day is different. Because I can't get my shit together. Ran out of washcloths for my face. They're all in the laundry. So
I did just get the drunk elephant though, y'all. How old is Jaimie Weisberg? She's like 26. No, she's 30. She's 30. I believe. She might be Amberlynn's age, actually. Because I thought she was younger, too. I thought she was, like, Gen Z. But then I saw people in the comment section where, like, she's a 30-year-old woman who acts like she's 16. So she has that in common with ALR. Anyways, I got this as far as skincare goes. The drunk elephant with the top that you... like squeeze it and then it has like a flower. I just thought this was really cute and I needed something to put on my face for extra dry skin. It's too expensive though. I just got it for the novelty. I'm probably never going to buy that again. I'll probably buy something cheaper, but I figured I spend a lot of money on video games. Why don't you spend money on skincare, you know?
we're using paper towel. Don't know who needs to hear this, but having a wrinkle is normal. Like, that's a sign that I'm ready for retirement and I'm ready to live my best life. Go in with a...
Girl, you wish you had that money for retirement at 30. I mean, I wish I did too. Can someone just like give me their stocks and let me just live my life?
moisturizer. I absolutely love CeraVe. No, I don't use this every day. I rotate about like 7 of them because why not?
What's going on with the eyebrow situation? I'm sorry, but they're just too far apart for me. Put it all into Bitcoin. Are we doing the Bitcoin? I don't know. I did like make $1,000 off of Bitcoin in 1 month. It was when it was like going crazy in like 2020 or 2021 or something. So I put 2,000 in, it went up to 3,000 in a month and I just took it out and then it went back down. So I like just gamed the system and just made a quick K real quick. But I'm like kind of scared about buying in too much to Bitcoin. I don't have any right now. Because I don't know if that's the future or not. What do y'all think? Is Bitcoin the future? I should have got in 2013.
Let's just be unstable. Using 7 different moisturizers can't be bad for your face. Don't answer that. Last thing I use is a tinted sunscreen, but half the time I forget to put it on. Do you remember? It actually makes me feel like a new woman and I feel super glowy. Sometimes I'll throw in like some spray.
Wow, it was the future, but now it's the past. Wow, there's so many scams. There really is so many Bitcoin scams, and there's all these like Dogecoin and like fart coin and stupid coin. I don't know when that started happening, but none of those are like gonna catch on, you know? It's Bitcoin and Ethereum are the ones that are like gonna be, but I don't know if they're the future either, or if they're just the present.
Here and there, whether it's rose water spray,
Amber coin.
or mace. Same thing,
I need to buy some new spray.
right? That's
Space
it.
spray.
That's my skin. And if there was a magical fix, I probably would sell it to you at a
She is annoying to me
really
too.
high price and take all your money.
That's just not funny.
No, I'm just kidding, but like, it doesn't have to be that complicated.
If you're gonna tell a joke, like at least make sure it's funny. She's like the girl that would do a joke like that in front of the whole class and nobody would laugh, and then she would just like lightly chuckle to herself. Okay, moving on. While she's dying inside at the same time. Shook, you're projecting again. Projecting again. I thought she was in her late 20s. She's like 30, I believe. I don't know if she has a famous birthday. She probably does. She really is an it girl on the TikTok, but not really. Oh, there's a Jaimie Weisberg snark Reddit. So if I do want to do a one-off video on her, I've definitely thought about it for the past year. She has been on the list for a one-off video. We just never got around to it. Jaimie Weisberg, famous birthdays. She is 30. She's exactly 30. She's the same age as me. Girl. 93. 93, baby. Is she playing a character? No, I don't think she's playing a character. I like J-Bay better. Give me J-Bay. Give me pizza. Pizza. Give me pizza. I want to see if somebody clipped today's video from Foodie Beauty, because there was some things that I did want to talk about, but it's an hour long and ain't nobody got time for that. Salat is embarrassed by Foodie Beauty. Yikes. That's the ankle. Is that a reaction video or what is that? Mommy's wondering. Oh, there's Pulpy. Foodie Beauty Everyday Mariam continues cleaning up her villa. Wait, what? Okay. Is this like pictures of the old house? I kind of want to see that. Let's look at this real quick. This is from Just Saying. I think it's like pictures of the old villa. Foodie Beauty Everyday Mariam. Former SEX. Worker Everyday Mariam continues cleaning up her lies villa and someone stole Natter's clothes. I want to see like pictures of the villa or like that old apartment and the way that it was. Yikes. The mess beauty. This is where she was. She was always sitting on this couch. Sitting on this couch. And she tried to give that couch away. Did anyone want it? I feel like you would have had to... No, there was no saving it. I was going to say you would have had to scrub it, but there's just no way. Even if you did scrub it, it would still stink. That's me. Oh, yeah, that was probably when she came for me. That was crazy. She was coming for me for having an addiction literally while she was using. You're going to come for someone with addiction problems while you're in active addiction? Like, no. That's not exactly going to go over well with anybody, is it? And I don't mean the food. I mean the Coca-Cola, the Schmedibles every night. Oh my goodness. See, we don't get this anymore. We don't get this anymore. Where you get to see, like, wow. Wow. Like, what is going on there? Did you guys see that? Okay, here's the filth. Oh, that's when she cleaned it up.
I know that I have just this stuff because I have.
That was clean. Okay, wait, let's try to find, like, filthy, the villa when it was completely filthy. Really gross moments. Oh, okay, yeah. This is Queen of WTF. Foodie Beauty, disgusting living conditions don't seem to bother her. Oh, wait, you guys can't see it. But it's not fair for the cats. Yup. That was the worst part about it. I mean, those cats were literally rolling around in filth. And that's not an exaggeration. Look at this place. Let's watch it.
Sausages.
This is better than what's going on now, you know?
This phenomenon on YouTube.
We can talk about, because I did watch a bit of the live stream, so let's just talk about that while we look at this, because this is more funny. So the chat kind of turned against her today because everybody's fed up with her. Nothing seems to change. And she really told the truth. And that is that she's doing so bad right now. So incredibly bad that she can barely leave the bed. It's not just the depression. Well, it's not just the weight. It's the depression. And it's really worse than we think. And we speculate that it's bad. But she barely ever leaves the house these days. Salah comes in and asks her, do you want to go somewhere? Every day he asks her. No, I don't want to go anywhere. Sav, I miss Box Mountain. It's just not the same. Yeah. Thank you, Sav. Where's Box Mountain? And she talks about how just taking care of the house is too much for her. Taking care of that small apartment that her and Salah share is just too much. And we saw her do like 30 minutes of work over what looked like the course of 2 or 3 hours, just mopping the kitchen and doing the dishes. Like, that was too much. Something that people do in like 25 or 30 minutes, you know, putting in a load of laundry, mopping the floor quick, and doing the dishes quick. No. I don't think she doesn't have a dishwasher, so she has to sit there and hand wash those dishes, and that can hurt your back. I mean, I had a bad back from that too, or my back was hurting from doing that too, but luckily I have a dishwasher now.
Cow tipping. Oh, you'll get your fucking postcards with glitter. My content, it's my money, and if you want to watch it, you're going to watch it here. Otherwise...
Yeah, I think she is agoraphobic. You're going to watch my content here. And she says that now. Girl, people are not going to watch your content on your channel because they want to watch the commentary period point blank, and that's it. They don't even want to watch your video anymore. Like, they just want to see the commentary. And that's what girl talk is, right? It's not her content at all. It's just commentary.
You're not going to watch it at all.
People come for the commentary.
Real life, cow tipping, blah, 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 because this is harassment.
It's funny how she always talks about cow tipping and people in the, quote, girl world, like, people that criticize her, right? Cow tipping her. When in reality, the biggest cow tippers that we have seen were Beezers, her fans, going too far. Like Nadia stalking her at the Arby's. She showed up at the Arby's, right? If that's not going real life, I don't know what is. And then S-Jam didn't even ask her if he can come over, and he did a drive-by. Was that on a live stream that he drove by, or did he just say that? I think he just said it. But regardless, he admitted that he drove by her house. That's weird. And that was her fan, her biggest fan, that would give her $500 even though he was broke. How are you broke giving Foodie Beauty $500 super chats? Like, make that make sense. When you're struggling to pay your rent and you're giving this woman $500 to flex on her Beezers, to stick it to the haters. I don't know. But you're struggling with your rent.
I know.
Which one was a Beezer? Dee Dee. Yeah, Dee Dee. Dee Dee was a fan of Foodie Beauty, I guess. But about Dee Dee, I don't know if Dee Dee watched Chantal and was a fan, or if she watched Chantal with a critical eye. But either way, it was fucked up. I mean, she took her man. That was the ultimate cow tip. Dee Dee is cow tip final boss. She took the abuser. Look at that room.
I'm at Pizza's mom's and I'm looking at YouTube just to check throughout the day. Just to see if I'm missing anything, just to make sure that all hell is not fucking breaking loose. And there's a picture of poor BBJ. It's not funny, but...
What is that, the picture? Oh yeah, this is when her camera told on her. And this is good. Honestly, it does make a lot of sense to look through her old content right now, and people are putting it all up on Twitter because she's trying to rewrite history right now, as if all of this shit didn't even happen, when she tells on herself, if you look back in the archives, it's a completely different story. And I saw a clip from Perfectly Imperfect. She posted it on her channel. Maybe some of you guys saw this, but this is just an example of how you can go back and get the truth. Well, who really knows what the truth is, because it's Chantal, but recently people were saying that she had 2 abortions, right, with Pete's. But if you go back in the archives, no, Chantal stated just a couple of days ago that she only had 1. But if you go back in the archives, she admitted that she had 2. So that's just an example of something that she will flat out lie about when there's already proof to the contrary. Now, one of the pregnancies was Pete's and the other one was, she didn't know. It could have been BB, Pete's, or this other guy that she had been talking to.
Look at all of this fresh food.
Yeah, look at this. This is where she was exposed by her, she was exposed by the technology. It's one of those cameras that follows you.
You are so whining for.
And we got to see the dirty AF living conditions of the cat. How it affects the cat. Oof. The crunchies are on the floor.
Hey,
and she's just laughing about
that. I'm definitely apologizing for the state of my messiness and her dish being... Okay, here's what I do, and I have to stop doing this, but I've been doing it lately because early in the morning, when I get up to pee, I usually get up to pee at least once. I just kind of go in passing and I'm half asleep and I have to pee, and I just kind of half bend down so I don't pee myself and just dump a whole bunch of crunchies in the dish, and some of it gets on the floor and some of it is from Sam eating the crunchies. And like I said, when he eats his fat head, the bowl is this big. I need a bigger bowl so that none of the food flies everywhere. So I have to vacuum it up. It did pile up. Norma Jean, member, and there's no excuse for it. I'm just being a fucking slob. I'm sorry. And tomorrow I'm cleaning
Yikes.
this fucking mess. Okay, I need to get hot.
I just find that, like, if you go back and wouldn't that be interesting if she had that kid with Pete? Like, it would be they would be what, like 15 years old by now? She would have a 15-year-old child. She wouldn't be able to go to Kuwait, or maybe she would. Like, I could honestly see Shmi, her mom, probably ending up having to take care of that kid and her grandma. Her grandma would have still been alive, at least until just a few years ago. How did she not have bugs? She did have bugs. She did have bugs. She had fruit flies, and there was other bugs as well. It's not as bad as you would think, though. There wasn't as many bugs as you would think, because we would have caught them. Like, someone would have caught them if there was like a cockroach running up the wall like Amy Slayton's house. That was so shady on 1,000-Pound Sisters. She was crying about the cockroach, about people making fun of her on YouTube, and then the cameraman zooms in to a bug crawling up the wall in 1,000-Pound Sisters. But a lot of that has to do with where they were living in Kentucky, and just probably the state of the home being probably an older home with a lot of bugs. So La Cucaracha.
I need to smoke. Like, I'm sorry, but this is my nightly routine and I need to do it.
Okay, I'm
Why
not
am I
gonna
low
watch
on
this
weed?
whole thing, but I just kind of wanted to see the state, try to see some more state of the villa at that time. LOL. What is this? Is this a... Wait, what is that? That was 7 months ago. Okay, is this a reaction?
Alrighty, you guys. Well,
Yeah, that's a reaction. Okay, maybe we can just like click around the latest one. Kind of see what happens in the beginning. I don't want to watch a mukbang from her, though. There's just nothing going on. Oh, she did put out a mukbang. Alfredo and hot chicken, super embarrassing Kuwait story. Does anyone know what that is? 1 day ago. So she has been doing these mukbangs lately. That's all she's been doing. I can't believe she's eating fettuccine Alfredo.
Hey guys.
And how much of that is she going to end up eating in the end? It's the fake voice, isn't it?
I'm about to make a homemade Alfredo sauce, and here is how I make my own.
So, you know, she's definitely hiding something behind the scenes when she puts on that sugary sweet voice. Now we know, though, that she is pretending that everything is perfectly okay. Eiley, thank you for the super sticker and welcome in. Ice cream's so good. Right? All right. I don't think I'm going to watch this.
Welcome to
But I do want to see the state of the
long
portion.
video. I have my homemade Alfredo.
She's like hungry fat chick right now. Like, she does not want to do this anymore. Amber, the same. They're all like that. All of the girls are like that. They don't want to do this anymore. But they're the ones that have kind of put themselves in this hole where this is what they are stuck doing. And there's nothing else that they can do for money. Chantal can't work a job. Amberlynn can't work a job. Not to mention, if she wanted to get like a good job where she can sit down all day, they're not going to hire her because of her reputation online, either of them. If they want to get like a good office job or whatever, what have you. And they're not going to make as much as they do on YouTube. I mean, Foodie, yes, because she doesn't make that much on YouTube anymore at all, but not Amber. Eiley, thank you for being a member for 16 Munts. OG, OG, OG. LMAO, love you. Ice cream so good. Low BMI voice. How much ALR says she eats in comparison to Hungry, who weighs less. ALR is definitely lying. Yeah, ALR does kind of like to, and Foodie. No, not Foodie. ALR likes to say like, oh, I would never eat that much food, like Hungry Fat Chick, and show it. But obviously she eats even more than that. She eats even more than what Hungry Fat Chick eats. Because otherwise she would, you know, she's 500. Hungry Fat Chick is 370 or something. Something like that. So obviously you eat all that and more. And have been for a long time. And she likes to kind of morally grandstand. I mean, the only difference is Hungry does it on camera, you do it off. It's the only difference. Think of all the money you could make, girl. All that money you're leaving on the table. Just kidding. But that would be quite the train wreck, wouldn't it?
Some spicy zinger drumsticks. Okay. And some parm, of course.
Those are drumsticks? Yeah, girl, shake that problem on there. That's her problem right there, is that cheese. That's her kryptonite right there. That's going to send her to the ER again. Wasn't it 2 times that cheese sent her to the ER?
So I'm going to put parm
Twice.
on that. Bismillah. I need some water. It is so hot in the kitchen with the door closed when I'm cooking. Oh, that was noisy.
That's so true. You don't realize how much you eat when you disassociate while B's eating. Yeah. Yeah, that's so true. Like, you just shove it in, shove it in, shove it in. Maybe you're watching something. I mean, a lot of people might have that experience just watching something. And you look down and that bag of chips is gone. That bag of chips is gone. And you didn't even realize it. Yep. Yep.
I have to use both hands for this huge bottle. All right, I'm so hungry. Let's dig in.
Look, Ma, both
I want to try
hands.
this Alfredo. I haven't had Alfredo and feels like forever.
Look,
forever.
Ma, both hands.
Let's take some bites here. Man.
You think I'll hit 100K by Christmas? I mean, that would be awesome. Yeah, let's dream. Let's manifest. Why not? Be Delulu. Be Delulu. All right, guys, let's try to get some likes on the stream. I haven't asked for any likes tonight. What are we sitting at right now? We're at 277 likes. Let's try to get to 300 likes. 300 likes, 300 likes, 300 likes. Light up those legs. It was my birthday this week. So, can we get some likes on the birthday week? For the birthday week. Get that plaque. There's something on my tooth. Just kidding. I know what you mean. The YouTube plaque. There's something on my teeth. All I want for my birthday is some likes.
The best Alfredo sauce I've ever tasted. Wow. I like it garlicky. If you don't like a lot of garlic, just use less. I use 4 cloves.
I'm just going to skip around.
Here in Kuwait.
I can barely watch her eat anymore.
Now, there's a lot of cultural differences from where I come from. I'm a Westerner. I come from Canada.
Yeah, girl. I mean, here she is talking to these quote unquote new subscribers, but they're not real people. She said, so what do you guys think in regards to the 100,000 subscribers? So she said that she only got 10 subscribers from to Cat 55555 and her shouting her out. And there might be a little bit of merit to that because she doesn't get that many views. So how many people actually subscribe from that? But if that's the case, then she bought them. Then she straight up bought them. So I'm a bit confused. They're either robots or they are to cat 55555. Which means they don't speak English, and she doesn't have the hard-coded Middle Eastern subtitles, so they don't know what you're saying, girl. Savvy, thank you for the super. Happy birthday, girl. Thank you, Savvy. 31. 31 is 30 fun. Everyone's saying happy birthday. I mean, just for transparency, it was Wednesday. It's my birthday week, though. This is my last day of my birthday week, and then it's over. I can't say that at all. This is our first live. Actually, no, it's not our first live stream at 30. It's our first Shook After Dark at 31. Oh, grr.
Is very open socially, meaning if you hiccup or something like that are loud in public, no one really notices.
Yeah, they're bots. It's a birthday month. Well, my birthday month was February, girl, and it's March now. That's sad. What did you guys do on the 29th? Like, did you do anything fun for the special extra day? Or did you do nothing? I played my new video game, so I didn't really do anything. Final Fantasy, so good though. It's so good. Is anyone else playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Savvy, thank you for the super. You just outed your B-Day. Ooh, time to add it to celebrity birthdays. Thank you, Savvy. Yeah, where's my famous birthdays? I'm surprised Foodie has never used that. Where's your famous birthdays? Because I'm on there. Foodie has one. Foodie Beauty has a famous birthdays. How do you get on there? Do you just add it yourself? Is that how you get on there? I don't care enough to add myself.
But here, it's not like that.
I could see Chantal adding herself to the famous birthdays. And Amberlynn. They probably did.
Culturally,
or emailing the website. I can't get over like the giant bites that she took in the previous video. I mean, these are big too, but
some things are generally just avoided in public if possible.
The other ones were just greedier. And I hate the storytime mukbangs, like, because it's, this is what I did, munch, 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 crunch, 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 this is what I did, blah, blah, blah. Munch, 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 crunch, 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 and it takes her, like, forever to get 2 sentences out.
Or, like, frowned upon, because it's impolite.
Do I have a P.O. box? No.
So?
No, Chantal, sorry.
Salon, I went shopping.
No, Chantal, sorry.
One day.
I love that.
No, Chantal, sorry. No, Chantal, sorry.
Sorry. Sorry. Thank you, Lady Di Lynn, for the super happy birthday. Alex, for a birthday treat from a fellow Pisces. Yes, Pisces girlies, rise up. Thank you, Lady Di. Welcome in. Shane Liberty, Alex, fun time, perfect mix of comedy, realness, and caring. New to this drama, did Lizzo makeup using O in Girl? Did Lizzo? No. Girl was made from just the way that Amberlynn says girl. Sounds like girl. So people started spelling it like that because that's how she says it. So that's where it came from. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, M, for the super happy birthday week. Yes, the birthday week, girly. I went and got, thank you, M. I went and got Cheesecake Factory cheesecake yesterday for my mall day. I went to a mall in Delaware. Probably the best mall in Delaware. I don't know where else there would be a better one, but I really do like that mall. It was busy too. Like this mall, the bigger, nicer malls like are still busy. It's the small, medium malls that are like completely dead. And it's so sad. But this was like going back to the 90s. The mall was popping, popping, popping. I liked it. It was cool.
We needed, what did we need? I can't remember. I think I wanted some, oh, that's when I got my new Skechers.
Yeah, tax-free too.
I wanted my own prayer mat, my own prayer rug, some Skechers.
I didn't get any
towels,
shorts,
new
no.
towels.
I got skincare. I got Sephora and Bath and Body. So I got a candle and I got the 5 for $8 hand sanitizers. And then I got 2 Drunk Elephant things and this like peel off mask and the lip injection gloss. So I honestly could have got everything at my hometown mall, but this is just a better mall. I couldn't have got the cheesecake at my hometown mall. Prissy Hippie, thank you for the super. Happy birthday, Alex. I'd like to buy your supper. Yes, supper. Let's go get supper. Thank you, Prissy. Marvin, thank you. Prettier than 90% of the girls on YouTube. Thank you, Marvin. It's so good to see you. Prettier than 90% of YouTube. Does Chantal really think that? Does she really think she's prettier than 90% of YouTube?
For the home.
Or just Girl
So
World?
we went to this market, the store. It's like a department store, I guess.
She changed it to Girl World.
It was pretty packed. I think it was a weekend.
Lip injection on live. I do have the gloss. I've been applying it during the stream.
If you're wondering why there's hardly ever any people in public, they mostly, you know, like to come out in the evenings or on weekends here.
Yes, supper. So that's why there's nobody out in public. They only come out on the weekend. Really? They only come out on the weekend?
No. It's spicy. Hot.
Somehow she manages to find the only places that are completely empty. Even when she goes out on the weekend, there's nobody there. But when you go to the mall at 11 o'clock in the morning on a weekday, especially a small mall or like a hometown mall, small town mall, yeah, it's going to be deader than a doornail. There won't be a person in there. There's this mall in Harrisburg. Oh my goodness. That is... There's not a person in there. Seriously. Not a single person in the whole mall when I was there. But I went to, there's like a secondhand shop that has an outdoor entrance. People just go there. They don't even go in.
We're in the department store, and I had just gotten a new phone too. I think it was a new iPhone, but then since then I went back to Android.
Yeah, you went back to Android because you couldn't handle the truth. You couldn't handle the way you really looked. You had to get those filters. That's what it was. That was the only reason she had to go back to Android. Was because the filters.
And, by the way, the pasta's al dente. There's tons of people around.
Does that mean crunchy? Just kidding. You can like hear it's al dente.
And we're looking at different things.
She's crunching on it.
And there were a ton of people around me. Like, I know I say that, but like a whole bunch of people. Okay? And everyone just kind of minds their own business.
Okay, can we get to the embarrassing moment? She's been like edging us for the past 5 minutes while she's eating. She's edging us.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, I hiccup, like, but it was like a kind of a hiccup burp.
Wait, what went on with the... Look at the camera.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere,
like, move.
I hiccup, like,
is that
but it was
Julia?
like a kind of a hiccup burp.
So that's what it was, a hiccup burp. Girl, if that happened in Canada, you wouldn't miss a beat. The way that she's like eating that chicken, like it's gonna walk away. Oh my gosh. Like it's gonna sprout legs, return to life, and start running away. In regards to Kuwait, like, what was I gonna say? Like, I don't think she feels like herself there at all. She doesn't feel like herself there at all. It's completely like stifling her. She can't even leave the house. I think that has a lot to do with it. Kuwait is going to make her bedbound. I believe that 100%. She's going to be bedbound because of Kuwait. Because she can't go out on her own. She can. It's not like the law says a woman can't go out alone. She can go out, but she has no car and she's not going out without Salah. Even when he wants to go out, she doesn't.
And it came out of nowhere.
It has to do with Kuwait. I think she gets a lot of stares and feels uncomfortable.
Like, of course.
So she's just going to make herself bedbound.
We're in public. I pulled everything in.
You didn't in Canada.
But the thing is, the hiccup came first. So I couldn't really...
What came first, the hiccup or the fart?
Control the burp coming after.
Whatever, girl. That's the super embarrassing moment. She even put it in the thumbnail. She probably just made that up. I mean, it could certainly happen, but she doesn't leave the house. So when did it happen? Like a few months ago? But part of me thinks I vaguely remember her already saying this. Can you imagine like telling a hiccup story twice? I hiccuped in public. I hiccuped in public in a Middle Eastern country. Girl, nothing's gonna happen. What I found really funny, the funniest part of the Takat 55555 situation, the Egyptian woman that gave her a shout out, is Takat came on and said, like, she's gluttonous. I can't believe she's eating all of that food. So, girl, it's not just us that look at this and wonder, like, what the fuck is going on? Why do you have all of that food? It was very interesting to hear that from an outside perspective, especially someone from the Middle East. And it's very, like, there's a lot of people that are struggling in the world right now just to get a meal, just to get one meal, a modest meal. And here she is just being so gluttonous on camera for the world to see without a care in the world. It is going to be extra disgusting to people right now. Just to me it is, because it just shows her greed and how it'll never be enough. No matter how much food she has, it'll never be enough. You will never fill that hole inside you with food. It's just not going to happen. It's almost like substances. I mean, one chicken wing is too many and 1,000 will never be enough. Baby Rhinoceros, thank you for being a member for 17 months. Big hug. Fried chicken and Alfredo. Oof. Thank you, baby. OG. Yeah, that Alfredo, girl. Alfredo's a lot of calories too. I like it, but I don't know. She can't really be eaten like this every day. She does every day. Yes, that's a fact. Skinny Legend Supermodel gobbling up that chicken wing like she did Dee Dee. Thank you, Skinny Legend Supermodel. I still can't believe that happened. Like, she went to town with Dee Dee. She went to the town. She went downtown with Dee Dee for a little shopping trip. Using her tongue. Does that even make sense? You cannot eat Alfredo. It makes you sick. Really? Why? Alfredo? Are you like lactose intolerant? I can imagine Alfredo with extra cheese would not be the best thing for somebody who's lactose intolerant. She's going cross-eyed looking at that drumstick. Oh my gosh, you're right. Because it's right in front of her and she's looking at it like... Girl, why? Why?
So...
She needs to stop. She needs to be stopped. Foodie Beauty, you must repent. That's my new saying.
I have a hair in my eye.
You must repent.
Or something, and I don't want to touch it because I'm eating something spicy.
You must repent to the Lord.
Immediately, my husband looks at me like he's shocked, like he doesn't know what to do.
You must accept Jesus.
And immediately, like, everything
That's
goes
a
silent
joke.
and everyone is staring at me. Like, everyone is looking. And I don't get embarrassed easily, but I guess I felt embarrassed for my husband.
Everybody looked at her. She felt embarrassed for her husband. He is embarrassed. As if he's not embarrassed enough, girl. I mean, all of the things that have come out, your past, you know, and let's not just blame it all on Foodie Beauty. It's obviously a lot of it is Salah's fault too. I mean, the worst thing of all is Salah's fault, the cheating and the poo. I mean, who could even come up with that? The poo. Who could even come up with that he is a scat person? Like, who wrote that script? Sicko. She's a modern circus attraction. Oh my goodness. And in Kuwait, like, you don't see someone her size every day in Kuwait. And we always say, like, she tries to make Kuwait seem like everybody's obese. But they're not 400 pounds, sweetheart. They're not 400 pounds. They're 200. Like, that's half of that. They're 200 pounds. Plot twist.
And I know you're thinking, well, it happens. Yeah, but everyone was staring.
Yeah, why does Salah stay with her? That's a good question. All right, let's move on. Let's kind of skip around the live stream. If that's the story, that's the story. Let's see what she says at the end now that she's not eating.
Goes up to one of the workers and is like,
did she eat all that every last bite, or did she? Yep. And there it goes down the hatch. Oh, wow. No. She saved a little bit. So she saved that little bit. That's like nothing. That's literally like 2 bites. Girl. It is literally 2 bites. This. She eats this, and then it's just this little bit of noodle. She just wanted to say that she didn't finish it. Like, that's what that's giving. Look, I didn't finish it, guys. Well, shit.
and I start like heading
There's
back towards
like
like we
2
start,
noodles.
Just he was ahead of me, like trying to run because he's faster than me. And the sooner you get there, the better. So I'm following him.
Oh, and that chicken finger's eaten. She only didn't eat 2 noodles.
Back to the sports area, and the phone is not there.
Did you ever know someone who, like, they could never finish a meal? They always have to leave a little bit. I don't know why that kind of annoys me sometimes. Like, it's something that they do. Like, they have to leave just a little bit. Like, half a nugget and 2 fries. But they have to leave something. It's like, at that point, that's for Salah. The noodle and, like, a bone. She saves Salah a noodle and a bone.
So, I'm freaking out. I'm feeling so bad. I don't remember how much the phone was. It must have been like almost, I don't know. They're like, what, almost $2,000 for a brand new one? Like 14 Pro Max. So.
$11.99.
Maybe a little bit less. I don't know. Anyway, it was expensive.
Not 2,000. No.
So, Salah goes up to one of the workers and is like, did you see a phone? Did anyone report it?
Oh, she left her phone down somewhere.
He's like, oh yeah, you lost your phone, you know. It's in the security office. And I just like, oh my gosh, thank you.
Only in Kuwait.
Thank you.
They only do that in Kuwait.
We went to the security office.
That's not true. I've actually returned a phone before. At the grocery store, I found it. And I was thinking, like, well, maybe, like, karma. If I return this phone, somebody will return mine in the future. Hopefully. Plus, I would just feel really bad.
You showed ID.
If I took it.
I don't know why he had to show ID. It's not like they would know whose phone it is, maybe? Oh, yeah, if you unlock the phone, it would be in there, yeah. That's true. So.
It's an old story. She told this already?
Was embarrassing.
Wow.
Because, again, I made a kind of a ruckus. Because, like, most.
She doesn't really have anything to say because she doesn't go out. So she's retelling a story about losing her phone, like leaving the phone at the store. Like, that's not a story you tell more than once, sweetheart. It's just nothing goes on. It was a year ago.
People, especially women, are kind of like more quiet in public, especially. Very modest behavior. And my behavior was anything but modest. I was like.
What's crazy to me is that this is the 3rd apartment that she's lived in like a year. She's been there for like a year and a year and a half. And she's been in 3 different apartments.
Freaking out, calling after him. I was like, oh no, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Crazy.
People were like looking at us. It was.
What was the second apartment? I'm trying to remember. I remember Salah had a studio. It was really small. Like Chantal, it would have been a nightmare for them to live in that studio together. But then what was the second place? I'm trying to picture the second place and I've got nothing. It had a blue couch, right? They always have blue couches.
I was more just like, I didn't even think of anyone around us, you know? I was just more.
What did Salah do with the blue couch that they had? Is it in the computer room? Because that was like a new blue couch, I think, that came with the apartment. They always give you like a blue couch as like a housewarming gift. So what did he do with that? The blue window. Yeah, I remember. Remember they had, yeah, maybe it was just an Airbnb. They had, there was a window that went out into the hallway. And Salah didn't give her a key and she couldn't leave. Like she literally could not leave because she couldn't get out. It was locked. She was locked inside the apartment. So if there was a fire, she wouldn't have been able to get out because they only had one key. That's scary AF. There is no way you are locking me inside an apartment in the Middle East. Are you kidding? How could she possibly be okay with that? Skinny Legend Supermodel, please go to Pizza's community tab and scroll down to the drawing someone did from 5 months ago. It's all the characters. I can't believe he posted it. Skinny Legend. We've seen that before. It's the Doug, right? Is it the one where it's pictures of Doug? Thank you. I will look at it again, though, because it's a really good picture, but just to see what Pete's of my mind is doing. He's screwing around. That's supposed to be Pete's? Oh, no, it's not. I guess that's one of Pete's Beezer's comic book. And there's Pete's on the wall. I thought that was Pete. Sorry, girly. When she was locked inside, right? Oh, yeah, this is so good. This is so good. It's worth looking at a second time. These are the girls, or the foodie verse, basically. It's Debbie, Natter, Pete's, Chantal, and Salah, all in the style of Doug, the Disney Channel show. And then they sold the show to Nickelodeon, but I just had to share that little tidbit. I always thought that was funny how it was on Disney and Nick. Because those were the big rivals back in the day. I used to watch both the Disney Channel and Nickelodeon. I did have, I think, more of an affinity for the Disney Channel, or sorry, for Nickelodeon. I like Nickelodeon more. SpongeBob, Cat Dog, Avatar: The Last Airbender. That was my favorite show as a kid. That was like, what's the word? Like next level for a kid's show. Like they didn't have to do all that, but they did. You know? Debo looks like Zachary Michael. You know what? I could see that being Zachary Michael. Like artsy. Like an art student. Art student vibes. I used to hang out with the art students in college because they're either gay or gay friendly, you know, art students. You know they're not homophobic. Like, they're just really not homophobic. Because it's like art. Did you guys see Sam Smith? Speaking of homophobia, did you guys see Sam Smith walking in the fashion show? Sam lost weight. Sam definitely lost weight. I'm telling you. Because when Kim Petras and Sam, when they were performing at the Grammys last year, like, he looked big and he was dressed up as the devil. It was scary. And like, you know how people always say like Hollywood is the devil, like they're promoting devil worship. Like, I know it was kind of like a joke. It was probably like a FU middle finger to those people that say that, but I mean, what else do you call what they're doing besides idolizing the devil? I don't know. We must repent. We must rebuke in the name of Jesus. That was the devil. That was the devil inside you. It was a good performance. I mean, Sam is a good performer. Good singer. Good singer. Like, I'm not taking away from their talent. But Ozempic, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Ozempic. They're on Ozempic. Right? Did you see that Lizzie is back on TikTok? Who's Lizzie? Oh, Lizzo. No. Whatever happened with Lizzo's backup dancers that were suing her because of discrimination they faced? They faced fat phobia from Lizzo, which was crazy to me to think that Lizzo's fat shaming people. Wouldn't she want, like, I thought the whole idea of Lizzo, she wanted like thicker girls to be her backup dancers so that they could celebrate like being thick. And so she wanted like thicker girls dancing. So why would she say like, why would she comment on people's weight and make them feel like they need to lose weight? That just doesn't make sense to me, because I thought that was the whole point of some of her performances. Eating a hot dog out of a coochie. Yeah, there was something like eating something out of a adult performer's parts, something like that. She took a shot out of, did you guys ever see Rock of Love? And the one girl, like, it was a reality TV show in the 2000s when it was, reality TV was like the Wild Wild West. It was so much trashier back then. It was so good. Well, the one girl took a shot. She took they had those test tube shots. And so the one put it inside of her and the other one took it out and took the shot, if that makes sense. It was like one of the craziest moments on TV at the time. Sniper Love, thank you for the super. Yes, that Canadian money, honey. We love to see it. Hey, Alex, can you tell me to leave a shitty boyfriend? Hate feeling. Yeah, girl, leave him. You cannot, don't stay with that loser. Like, get up and go, bro. You don't have time for this. Like, think of all the time that you're wasting. Like, feeling over him. You just want to go out and have a good time with the girls. Like, forget about it. You have your whole life to find a guy. Like, you don't want some bum. Just go. He doesn't contribute anything anyway. But grief. Is that good? You're worth more than that loser. Run, baby girl, run. Run, girl, run. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Those dancers tryout shows are all about being, but it seems extra on the big girls with Lizzo. Yeah, do you guys think that is, like, do you think the Lizzo thing has merit, or do you think they were making it up? I think there's certainly some merit there. I buy it. I buy it. Because a lot of these celebrities are not who they portray themselves to be. Eiley, thank you for the super sticker. Welcome. But what else was... Oh, yeah. Billie Eilish was at that award show like a couple weeks ago. Last week. And she was talking to another celebrity, and you could read her lips. She was telling the other celebrity that she didn't like the TikTokers there. Like, they shouldn't be there. We're famous. They're not famous. They're just TikTokers. Like, what is their talent? What are they bringing to the table? You could tell that Billie was not feeling the TikTokers. And I don't know, it could go one of two ways, right? You could say that she's like maybe stuck up or thinking highly of herself, or you could agree with her, like, those TikTokers are dumb. Why are they even there? But I was getting kind of like, she thinks she's too good to be with TikTokers. I don't know. I guess it depends on the TikToker. That was based. Based, Billy.
Huh? You are first.
Based. To be fair, they are annoying. Yeah, what if they were being like loud and annoying? Then I get it. Then I really do get it. Like, why are they here? They're fans. Like, why are they here? Those are my fans. Okay, that would be bitchy. So this is her newest live stream. Let's like skip around. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. We have to get to Glitterandlazers.
They go up, some clothes go up to size 28.
Is that what you want, to go up to size 28? You read a TikToker was harassing her. Really? Doja.
All right.
Oh yeah, Doja's dating a weirdo former YouTuber. Didn't he make like manosphere content? Like pro manosphere content? That's what I've heard. Like the red pill stuff, like women putting down women stuff. Right? On YouTube. Like calling them thoughts and all that. That's a thought.
I'll save the rest of the soup as well. That's some of my bio.
Oh, she was talking about ALR getting the size 28.
And
Look at all that. Look at that spill. She spilled on her abaya. Is he a white dude? Yes. Doja's man, yeah. He's like, you guys know the type, like white, bald, facial hair. That's like a look that we know. And I'm not saying all of those guys are bad, but that is one you have to watch out for.
No, he had dinner earlier.
Because you
Something
know
else. I wasn't hungry when he was
exactly
hungry,
what
so.
I mean.
Babe, look at this bowl it came in. He had his other wife make him
Holy
something else
shit,
for
look at
for a
that.
little while.
Did you hear what she said? He had his other wife make dinner.
Let's try the pickles. Where'd they go? Ah!
She's trying to joke about Salah living somewhere else, Salah having another wife, because that's what people say. He has a whole other family. He's living a double life. Does she sleep alone in that apartment at night? You're scared of bald men. Are you? There's nothing to be afraid of most of the time. I want to feel it. Like, I want to feel the bald head. Yeah.
Buy a sleeve in the dakus. Yeah, dakus, Seski, yes. We have some dakus here. Dakus. That's enough for 3 wives. Stop it. Oh my gosh, they smell like the... Is this pickled aubergine?
Aubergine. That's eggplant. See, I'm not that dumb. And look at all the rice. Oh, geez. Yeah, I'm not going to watch this. But let's see her, like, coming to the chair. Let's see her walking to the chair. That's what I want to see. Holy shit. And the neighbors felt that. The neighbors felt that. I'm just saying.
Hi, Mia. I took them not
Totally feeder
that long ago,
content.
so maybe they're kicking in. I don't know. You know?
What's kicking in?
It's not that I'm depressed right now. I'm just like...
Yeah, she is depressed.
I don't know, I'm just tired, like just blah. I find like my medication, my antidepressants make me feel that way. They make me feel like, I don't know.
Like you don't feel anything at all. Right. That's what I didn't like. Something bad happened and I couldn't cry and you just couldn't feel. Sometimes you have to just feel and process, you know? And if you just don't even do that, it's not helping the situation. Yeah, the edibles kicking in.
Hi, Mia. I took them not that long ago, so maybe they're kicking in. I don't know.
They're kicking
You know?
in. The edibles kicking in.
Always have to be negative ones coming in, yeah. I know. Always.
I sense a breakdown coming in the future. I mean, you keep pushing down that emotion, and yeah, it's all going to build up and it's going to escape through. It's like a floodgate. The depression med is kind of keeping that. It's like a dam. And when she'll break that dam. Yep. Yeah, you're right. They cause sex to be bad. Like, I could not finish when I was on a certain SSRI. Do you guys know what I mean? Someone else has to have the same experience. You could not finish on a certain SSRI. It was Zoloft. I haven't taken Zoloft since. Because you cannot finish, period. Like, you can't, no matter what. Who wants to do that? Like, who wants to deal with that? Sniper Love, thank you for the super. Hey, Alex, can you say hi? Yes. Hello, Anthony. How are you tonight? Happy Sunday. Supermodel. What did Supermodel say? The 10-pound bag of rice hasn't kicked in. Oh my goodness. Yeah, all that rice is heavy. You want me to be your roommate in Tennessee? Let's do it. What city? Nashville? I have to be in the city. I can't be in like the middle of nowhere, Tennessee. That's like, we don't like your kind around here. Gays from the city. We don't like your kind around here. Queers. We don't like you queers. All right, stop saying that. Zoloft made you bonkers, had to quit. Yikes. Wellbutrin, you're on Wellbutrin? Yeah, Wellbutrin's like different. It's not an SSRI. It doesn't have that side effect? Yeah. Maybe I'll switch to that. Olanzapine. Oh yeah, I took olanzapine too. You unlocked a memory for me. I wanted to figure out what that creepy doctor had me on. And that was one of the things. My doctor that got arrested. I've been trying to figure out, like, what did he have me on? And that was one of them. You unlocked my... And I do not need that. I do not need that. Because I'm trying to tell my new doctor, like, what it was. That's a tiny, tiny, tiny little pill, right? That's what that was. Olanzapine. It's tiny. It's like a sprinkle. Like a circle sprinkle. My arrested doctor.
I want to like start really just being more conscious of things that really matter and that are going to matter. You know, like material things don't matter. But like the one thing I struggle with definitely is like shisha and overindulging in food.
Material things. She has to get herself to not care about material items anymore because Salah doesn't let her buy anything. Salah takes care of that check. Sorry for unlocking. No. I wanted you to. I'm happy. I really wanted to know because I forgot. Salah has control of that check, and she never shows off anything because he won't let her buy anything.
Just not good. So, but
That's what
those
I got
things are
from
very
that.
tempting, and they're very hard to, I don't know.
Clonopin.
Brooke, why can't my husband be in my own chat? Like, if you have a problem with it, why don't you just get lost? Like,
Oh, she's
he's allowed to be in my
raging.
chat. Like, what the heck kind of weird question is that?
Maybe he shouldn't be in your chat because he finds women in there. I mean, the woman that he found was from that chat, girl. You better keep him on a tight leash when he's in there. He's in the room on another phone. You know what's weird is he there or is he somewhere else? Either way, he could be right there next to her. Instead, he chooses to be so close yet so far away. Weird, huh?
Cook and chill, make recipes.
For him to be in the chat and not just there.
What?
Her husband.
Mia. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, did you guys see like all of the... I took notes on her previous live stream, but I never got to talk about it, and now it's like old, so... She talked about how Salah's friend was over, and she stayed in the other room, like, and she kind of said that that was like Kuwait culture. If the men are together, they don't really like commingle. But I also thought that there was definitely something to that. I mean, you're not Kuwaiti, right? And people know that Salah is more like, Salah is kind of westernized. Like, he wants to go to the West. He loves to play like Western games and watch Western media. But she wouldn't even get out of the bed when Salah's friend was there. And I don't think that was because of some sort of Kuwaiti custom. I think that was because she couldn't get out of the bed or she was embarrassed. She got married. She talked about the wedding and then said that they got married with like witnesses because people are starting to question the marriage again. And she says that there was witnesses and they made some kind of appeal, but she continues to be very vague about everything. And they had the witnesses and people that she knew behind the scenes, like knew how to work this loophole that she had to finagle for the marriage, which is kind of weird. I just don't know how she got married through a loophole in Kuwait. Like, what loophole, right? She doesn't go anywhere. She's on a tourist visa, probably. Chugging down the hookah, but she's quitting hookah for Ramadan. So we better hold her to that. Girl, you said you were quitting the hookah for Ramadan, so what's going on? And Salah had to give her money for their dowry, but in Islam, it's called a mawar. And what I want to know is she says that they had to get married or it was illegal for them to live together, right? And that's why they had to get married. So is she telling on herself and saying that when she got there, they were living illegally, like they were participating in an illegal, sinful, lustful living arrangement, illegal living arrangement when she got there? They were, right? Because she didn't get a hotel. She was staying in that studio with him. She must repent for that. So they were living in an illegal arrangement there until she got married.
Sorry to hear that. You're right, yeah. It's Mia, it's true. Like, I wish you well. I'm sorry to hear that, but like a lot of people, we don't think about faith or things like that until it's too late, you know. And I think like what I mean by things that are gonna matter are things like, you know, like after this life. Like I don't know. Do people actually think that this is it? There's like no point to life. It's just
No makeup
live
journey.
and consume and enjoy the, you know, like, I don't know.
She does have makeup on.
I think we can
just to live and consume. Girl, she likes to pretend like she's living a completely different life now and she doesn't just live to consume. Girl, what do you call, you just ate a gigantic thing of rice and food in general. You do live to consume. You admitted you don't even leave the house. You order groceries and then you live to consume said groceries and or takeout. So what is she talking about? Acting like this life is completely different than the life that she had in Canada. It's not. It's not. Yesterday's makeup. Yeah, yesterday's eyeliner. But that's not anything different than you did in Canada, girl. You still live to consume. That's the only thing that brings you happiness. And it's not enough anymore. You can tell that the food is not enough for her. The attention on YouTube is not enough anymore.
the pleasures of life, but not to the point where it causes us to become addicted and immoral, which is, you know, a lot of things are tempting like that in life. It's hard to avoid, you know?
Right.
Move the pillows. Yeah, they're all bunched up now.
How can she afford anything? She can. I mean, she pays rent and she gets groceries. That's it. We don't really see her showing off anything. I do wonder how Salah got everything refurnished. But the funny part about all the new furniture is that he thought he was going to have a year without her. I mean, she's so impulsive that she said to him that she was going to be gone for like at least a year to get weight loss surgery in Canada to work on her health. And then she came back like a couple weeks later. And he had bought new furniture to impress women, probably, because she was going to be gone for a year. There was no way that he would have stayed by himself for that entire year with just the boys, right? He was going to have a woman over. I mean, he was talking to Kybella as soon as she left town. So don't tell me that he couldn't find someone in Kuwait that was desperate enough to hook up with him.
So yeah.
Or maybe get on that grinder.
You don't need religion to be moral and just, but it's definitely
Right, that was the happiest I ever seen him, dropping her off at that airport. He had a big smile on as he was pushing that luggage off to the gate, ready to say bye.
definitely a good guide. You know, a lot of morality that people follow is based on teachings of religion. And not just that, but like, I don't know, I think that you should, that like the one who created this life for us should be
Don't you dare preach to us about morality or religion.
worshipped and, you know, shown gratitude to. I don't know, that's my opinion, but not everyone is religious.
You believe? Hold on, roll that back.
But like, I don't know, I think that you should, that like the one who created this life for us should be worshipped and, you know, shown gratitude to. I don't know, that's my opinion, but not everyone is religious, but.
As if she does that. Was it showing gratitude to God's creation when you abused your cat? How's that showing gratitude? How's that for showing gratitude? Scotty, thank you for the super. Just found out my boyfriend asked someone else for a favor. If you will, you are the only thing keeping me sane right now. Alex, ask someone for a favor. Like, yeah, I know what you mean. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Scotty. Are you gonna dump them? They're obviously like looking elsewhere. You don't need that. And I'm way too cocky to take him back if he been cheating. Gluttony is a sin.
All roads lead to us dying, as sad as that sounds, and people should be getting closer to the Lord. We all have a life review at the end.
I just think the mukbangs are extra gross right now because there's people like starving. And she's just shoving it in, shoving it in, shoving it in.
Yeah, exactly, Lynn. Yeah, it's like the
And making a spectacle of herself.
inevitable path is, yeah, death.
And it's
you know?
gluttonous and it's disgusting.
So I'm trying to think of things that matter, like how I live my life. Like,
and it's a
add more meaning
slap
to
in the
it.
face.
Like, it never had, like, meaning, you know? So, where did I stop? So many things in my life become so much clearer. Yeah. Don't you feel more isolated too? Because, like, I feel like when you try to go on, like, a more righteous path and avoid a lot of things that you shouldn't be doing, you find, like, you feel more, like, you're closer to God, but more further away from, like, people. It's weird too. I don't know how to explain it. Just ignore the ignorant morons. What did he say? Imagine if I'm not in the chat, they say, why is he not in the chat? And if I'm in the chat, they say, why is he in the chat? My brain is not braining.
Y'all, like, they had a pretty nice chat going at this point, and this is like after the chat turned on her, and she probably blocked a couple people, but they're always bringing back the negativity, and then wonders why she gets the negativity. You get what you put out, girl.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who don't.
And that's exactly how it started. Even in like 2017, she would have one hater, and she would focus on that one hater for the whole video. And putting out that negativity breeded more negativity until she got to this point where most of the viewers are looking at her with a critical eye.
Approve of me being in a relationship with you, but that's just tough. That's my decision. It's my life. It's, you know, like, as if I'm gonna live my life how people want me to live it. Imagine.
But she's always been the same. And what are you talking about? Live your life how people want you to live it. She's always had this chip on her shoulder, like, I'm not going to live it how you want me to live it. So keep eating then. See where that leads you. See where that leads you.
We all did that. No. They don't know our relationship, you know? So
live it how people tell me I should live it. What people say you should break up with him because he cheated on you. He not only cheated on you, he humiliated you and himself in front of the entire audience. Like, it's disgusting. It was disgusting. It was completely shocking. Honestly, I did not have that on my bingo card. A poo fetish. Did anyone have that on their bingo card? I feel like you couldn't even make that up. And people don't know their relationship. What do we not know about it? Y'all barely speak. It's a marriage of convenience for both of you at this point. You're stringing him along. I can guarantee you she is stringing him along when it comes to the Canadian citizenship. Like, she's still giving him hope that one day they will go to Canada and she will try to get it together while she's in Kuwait. Well, once summer comes around, I said she's going to be bedbound in 3 months. Here comes summer. She's never going to leave that apartment. She's never going to leave that apartment come summer. Yeah, poo and grape. That's even worse. Because he was talking to her like, I'm going to, grape you. Wow. What is with the men that she surrounds herself with? You know, Pete's would write fan fiction about grape. Natter has grape allegations from not only May, but Foodie Beauty herself. And Salah, grape fantasies. It's all grape from these people. Like, what the hell's up with that? That's what she attracts. They're all into it. Weird, right? Disgusting.
I grew up in a very religious house. I drifted away in my 20s.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I never used to be religious. Like,
that's the men that gravitate towards her.
I believe in higher power, be good. Yeah. Hi, Susan. Hello.
And what do you guys think about that Natter situation? Because she recently addressed it and brought it up because Natter was talking about her. And he said, we talked about this on Girl Talk. He said that after she made the allegations, remember, she took it back and she went to the police station and signed something saying that she was mentally unstable and jealous. And like she was able to sign this paper, take it back without getting in trouble for making a false police report, right? If she was able to just like give it up, right? Do you think that it happened or no? If you know what happened, I believe that it did happen and she covered up for him because that's what she had done time and time and time again. And that's just another instance of her doing that. And I hate to speculate on such a thing, but she leaves you no choice when one day she says it happened and the next day she says it doesn't. And it's over and over again, back and forth. When she hates him, he did it. When she loves him, he didn't. He would never hurt a fly. I think he did it. And she's covering up for him.
So, what I like about Islam too is that they acknowledge the progression of creation, you know? Like they don't ignore the evolution on a whole. Like they don't.
She was
exactly,
crazy
it's
in
not the same
love.
as, like,
Yeah, she was totally in love with Nader. Crazy in love.
maybe what like exactly like how science says it, but and they also respect other religions. You know, it's not as if they say like, okay, if you're Christian, you're gonna go to hell. No, you know, like it's not like that. They respect other like religions right in the Quran, like Judaism, Christianity. But anyway, it's a learning.
What about Hindu? What about Buddhism? Right? Isn't idol worship a big no-no? Mego, thank you for the super chat. Hey, girl from Canada. Hey, Canadian girlie. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick little break. I need to take a quick bathroom break before we switch gears to glitter and lasers. Oh no, we just hit 19. We have 1900 in here. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up so we can get up to 600 thumbs up on this video. It is my birthday week, so all I wish for is a thumbs up. I'm a cheap date. Girl, that's annoying. LOL. Okay. Let's look at popular videos. Popular. Okay, we can watch see that too. We've been putting on the Target video for the breaks. And it's at the time that we last left it. Okay, so I'll be right back, guys. Snack break. Go get your snacks and go get your react to King Cobra. Is that who you mean? I don't know. Oh,
I've always wanted
all right,
to
I'll
try
be right back,
it.
guys.
So I was like, for 30 bucks.
Maybe. Yeah, girl, take it out and just try it right there.
I'm gonna try it. I don't even know if it's gonna fit around my waist. Dude, that's very particular.
You might wanna, I'm sure there's some measurements on it. I mean, she's a plus size person. She has to know her waist measurements by now, right?
Likes things that feel soft. If it feels like a blanket, he'll wear it. If it feels like anything else, he won't.
My one dog won't wear anything. She hates it. So I feel so bad. I'll like put it on, take a picture, take it right off. And then my other dog does not mind clothes at all.
Then I'll pass the soft test. Okay, so I'm like pretty much done. I just need to hit up protein and snacks. Because I'm a protein girly now. And then, yeah, pay and check out.
She literally can't even behave in the Target to the point where she had to take the video down. Can you imagine?
I'm gonna get some Alani News and Rocky Road. You guys suggested I try these.
It just goes to show you how selfish she is, really. I mean, she doesn't, and even that quip in the beginning, are you guys looking for a job? They're hiring. She doesn't, I really am frustrated with people that don't think about the service employees. And it's not like you have to bow down and tip your Target employee, you know what I'm saying? But just be respectful, you know, fold it back up or put it back where it belongs. My dad always would get angry with me when I was a kid and I just like put something somewhere. He was like, no, put that back now. Or people who are rude to the restaurant worker. I would end a date like right then and there. Luckily, that's never happened to me where someone has been rude or conceited in that way. I remember Scott Disick like shoving $100 bill in the waiter's mouth. That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. But just think about these people because they're there to work. And why do you have to make their situation even harder? We all know that people are going through a lot right now. So just these little things, you could either ruin a person's day or make it a little bit better or just not make it worse.
Think bars, so I'm going to throw those in. I'm kind of barred out though. I want something else that's not a bar, so let's see what we
Barred out. When I was younger, barred out meant something else.
find. Maybe we have a challenger because I just found Red Bull makes a peach version now. The energy game is getting too intense for me. Too many options. Snagging a couple Smart Sweets. Sour Buddies are the best Smart Sweets. Don't come for me in the comments. You know I'm right. Okay, I'm going through the beauty section.
This kind of makes me see her in a different light, to be honest. I thought she was like just this goofy, carefree YouTuber. She was a big girl. I don't care. I don't hate people because they're fat. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that she didn't see anything wrong with this video and just posted it up, obviously we'll take a look at some of the comments when I get done reacting to the video. She didn't see anything wrong with her behavior in the video at all and just put it up. I think that these influencers are so out of touch with reality and what it's like to work in one of these places or to work in a restaurant, and they have no regard for other people and what they're going through. And they don't see what people go through working like a 9 to 5, right? Or working in a Target, for example. They're very out of touch with what it means to be a normal person and work a quote regular job. I do see influencing as like, it is a job. It is a job now. It's 2023. We have to admit that at this point, especially in like California and stuff. There's so many influencers and they bring home a lot of money. But I prefer someone who's more humble, I guess. Something tells me that she didn't struggle. I will never treat like a fast food employee bad because I've been there and I know that a lot of the stuff is out of their control. And although I do get mad to myself if they forget my sauce. Okay. They forgot my sauce. If they forget my sauce. All right, girl, we get it. They forgot your sauce. I did a troll video. Where it was like they forgot my sauce story time. And I did that video in like 2016 when story times were big. I did a whole story time on McDonald's forgetting my sauce in 2016. He gets wasted. Cobra, yeah. Is mead the drink that he makes? Cobra makes mead. What is mead? Is that just like beer? It's homemade wine? Or he makes homemade wine? He's drinking fermented pea. What? What did I walk into, folks? What did I walk into? Oh, we got up to 631 likes. Let's try to get up to 700 likes. 700 likes. It'll never be enough for me. 1 is too many and 1,000 is never enough. Mead is honey alcohol. Honey alcohol. I love this powdered tea. What? Amanda Hoffman, welcome to Shookers. Hey, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I think you're our first member of the night.
Welcome.
Welcome in, Manda. Do people call you Mandy? Or do you hate that? I used to hate when people called me Alexander because it's literally not my name. It's literally just Alex. And there was this one teacher who would always say Alexander. And like, I don't know why she would say that, because even on the roll call, it says Alex. And if my name was Alexander, it would say Alexander, but it didn't say that. So I was just like, you're a bitch. So I did what she told us not to do. Her name was Ms. West. And she said, I do not chew watermelon gum because it makes me gag. So do not chew watermelon gum. You know what I did? I bought watermelon gum. Scotty, thank you for the super. OMG, wait. Y'all are so important to me. So glad I have a space to talk. We have an 18-year age gap, so it was doomed to begin with. 18-year age gap? Oh my goodness, Scotty. In which way? I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot, girl. I could only see that working if you were 50 and 68. Or 40 and 58. Maybe that would work. Anything younger than that, I don't think it would work. Scotty, thank you for the super. Thank you for the super chat with. Glad I have space to talk with. Oh, doomed to begin with. Yes. Thank you, Scotty. It's Alex P. Keaton. Alexander the Salamander. I hate when people call me Amanda. Oh, yeah, because you're just Mandy, not Amanda. Love that. Love that for you. My sister also has a name like that. Her name is Kate, but it's not Caitlin. It's not Catherine. It's not any of those things. It's just Kate. So we have like the same kind of name. Did I ever tell you guys how I was groomed into feederism? Just kidding. Eugenia react next. No, I can't do UG. UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. You're ugly. Just kidding. UG. All right, I'm going to give up on this from Foodie Beauty.
Babe, you're so cute the minute you think I'm awake. Like if I fidget even a little bit, you jump on me and like, hi babe, good morning, Sabahari.
Yeah, right. Things that never happen for 100.
Because if you like even, you're waiting for me to wake up, I can tell when you wake up. And then the minute I like move a little bit, you're like, good morning, babe.
All right, let's watch Glitterandlazers. Glitterandlazers actually posted a brand new video, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. I hope it's not bad. She's actually breaking down in the beginning of the video. I did not see it, but I did click on it and kind of scroll through to get that thumbnail for the live stream, and what I saw is she is actually crying. Look, so something upset our girl, Glitterandlazers. So I thought this would definitely be a good video for us to react to see what upset our girl. What's eating Glitterandlazers? Or maybe we shouldn't say that. What's eating? No, Eugenia, no more attention to her. Yeah, I mean, I don't watch her or talk about her anymore, so I don't even watch her myself, like behind the scenes. I don't pay any attention to UG because she's in trouble, dude. Every second that goes by, like she's in danger. She is in serious danger. Woke up on the mead side of the bed. What? Mead on the brain. Are you drinking mead, Momo? We have Momo and we have Momo McThotty.
I used to really love running. I used to really love it. And it has felt so far from me for so long.
Oh my gosh, we have like a movie from her. I'm so excited. One thing about Glitter is she will do a decent production value. I mean, it's nothing like Foodie Beauty, where she just turns on a camera, stuffs her maw.
I think that's what's most exciting about today, is that
What city is that?
possibility is endless.
Is that actually her city, or is that just B-roll that she bought for 99 cents on one of those clip sites?
And sometimes it just takes putting yourself out there and doing the damn thing to start the journey. That's what today's about for me, starting
Yes, girl, doing the damn thing.
the journey.
A journey. Okay, yeah, girl. The journey. It's a journey, folks. I could have sworn I had a soundbite that was like, doing the damn thing. Yay, yay. We're doing the damn thing. Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
Pathetic.
Aesthetic.
I got a Diet Coke.
I got a Diet Coke.
I like that one for some reason.
Yay. Yay.
Maybe it's on the first one. No. Cheat day.
I'm eating my cheat day.
Yikes. Remember when that's what we got?
I'm a terrible scamming person.
Do you guys know who that is?
I'm a terrible scamming person.
I'm a terrible scamming person.
You know, I thought I was going to come out here and I was going to run like a quarter of a mile, and here I just did a mile.
Okay, we don't have to do 1.5. That's way too fast.
So my body just constantly impresses me and surprises me, and it is such an exciting thing.
What? She's crying tears of joy? I did not see that plot twist coming. Her body's surprising her. Because she can run.
It's just really exciting, and I can't even express it because it's like, there aren't words. There aren't words to feel like I have my body back, and it's really awesome. I used to love this so much, and just being able to do that today just felt freaking awesome.
That's crazy. I have my body back. Were things that bad for her? I do see a lot of people saying that she is not really putting in the work, that everything that she does online on Instagram is fake, and it is just not a real routine for her. But here she is running. I mean, clearly she's made some progress from a year ago when she was about 90 pounds heavier. The bar is so low. She's doing more than Foodie or Amber. That's for sure. Does anyone know what city that is? Let me guess. This is going to be a ad. I bet you $20 this is an ad. Big changes take a long
Okay,
time.
so today we are at the Run Lab.
Okay, the Run Lab. Is there a link to sign up at the Run Lab? Yep, there is. Austin. It's Austin, guys. That there is Austin, Texas. It's a freaking ad. I bet you.
And we are here because I want to run a 5K, but I realized that in a bigger body, there's a lot of challenges when running. So I wanted to work with somebody who could like help me run correctly so I don't injure
Oh, wow. That was like some real lighting.
myself. I also really like them because when I talk to them on the phone, they don't buy into the BS that bigger
That you tell?
bodies can't run. In fact,
Oh. I thought she was going to say they don't buy into my BS. Like they actually give it to me straight.
It's like one of their goals to show people that more people can run. So today I'm gonna run on a treadmill.
Well, sure, anybody can run, but you do put yourself more at risk, right? I've always heard like running was bad for your knees or something. Not that you like shouldn't do it, but definitely have definitely wear good shoes. I can't run because of my disability. I like literally cannot run. That's the one thing. I can, but the way that my brain works, it doesn't send the signals to my feet like fast enough, to my legs, I mean. And so it looks really weird when I run. I remember running in gym class in school and being the last guy to finish every single time, and that was embarrassing. At that point, I just got put in a like special gym class. I got put in the special gym class. Yes, I did. So people with other health problems were in that class as well. Also, bigger people were in that class. I was in fatty gym.
And they're gonna tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'm gonna get my ish together, essentially, in terms of like running. Okay, let's do this.
If you see me running, you better run too. I mean, if I was in danger, like I could run. I can run a mile. It's just gonna take a while. I think my mile was like 14 minutes. Which is bad. Which is pretty bad, but I mean, if I had to run away from like a burning building, I could do that, but it would hurt a lot.
Good morning.
But I can do the
Hi,
bike.
I'm Dr. Kim Davis. I'm the founder and CEO.
And I can do elliptical. What is this? I don't give a shit about Kim Davis. Sorry. Should we skip her?
Of Run Lab here in Austin, Texas. My feeling
Oh,
and
okay.
the
She's only on for a second.
reason for starting this company is because I feel that anybody who wants to run should be able to run.
Did they seek her out for a sponsorship, or did she seek them out for a sponsorship? What do you guys think? I guess it could go either way, right? Who sought out who?
And we're all built very individually, right? So we base our process on helping people understand their own bodies and the way that they should move unique to their structure. So there's no right way to move. There's no right way to run. It all depends on you and the way you're built. So that's kind of what this company is built on.
Wouldn't there be a right way for somebody? There's no right way to run. There might not be a right way, but there's certainly a wrong way. She sought them. You would think that they would turn her down. I'm thinking maybe they sought her.
Why we're here. I was going to ask you, what's your goal besides just being able to run? Do you have?
Okay, so
Maybe she's fat acceptance. Easy for you to say, you're skinny.
my goal for right now, and here's the thing that's been like really helpful on this journey for me, is not
You don't get an opinion. You're not living in a larger body.
setting goals that are like so grandiose
Yeah.
that I never get to them, or it takes so long to get to them that
Yeah.
I lose faith in the process, right? So
It just sounds like she's trying not to offend like fat acceptance people. There's no right way to run. Well, aren't you supposed to teach her the right way to run? Isn't that the point? I don't know.
I thought just like as a first goal that felt like realistic for me, it is a 5K.
Kind of the way the process will work is we'll sit down with you, we'll go through your history, we'll go through your range of motion, we'll find your strengths, your weaknesses, all the things.
Yeah.
Then we'll put you on a treadmill, we'll film you from all the different directions, and then we'll aggregate all that information, and then we'll sit down and we'll say, okay, based on your
Okay,
current
let's skip
level
a
of
little bit.
fitness, your current strength.
Corrected through gait training and physical therapy. He then continued with
Look
a
at
physical
him.
analysis. So
What do you guys think? Are you into him? Try to find any little thing in the video. Your gym teachers could not stand your fat, lazy ass. My gym teachers. Okay, I liked Miss Wilson. Okay, Miss Wilson was T. I think she was a lesbian. And I think she clocked my T. So she was nice. Loved Miss Wilson. But Mr. Kabachian was an a-hole times 100. He was awful. He took my iPod. My iPod. Okay. And I gave him hell.
Looking at the flexibility and mobility of my joints. He even felt inside each joint to better understand how they connected, what inflammation I might have, and also if there is any existing damage.
Is this spot different than this spot?
A little, yes, but not much. But yes.
But there's a
You don't think she should be running at all?
increase along.
Yes.
What do you guys think? Should she be running?
No.
Okay.
All of this would be used to design a plan that worked for me to help me walk and run in a way that was safe on my joints and prevented injury.
Yeah, that's what she needs to think about, preventing injury. What generation? iPod Touch Gen 2. Yeah, I got it for Christmas that year. And he took it away, snatched it away.
All right, so at this point, we are doing the gait analytics. So we walk and jog depending on the athlete's capabilities, in shoe and out of shoe, looking at their bio.
I'm skipping him. What is this, like a photo shoot for her?
Single foot, single foot. All good. These are challenging. We do them
This
on
is
purpose.
kind of awkward.
Right?
Yes, I feel humbled.
Did not know I couldn't do that.
Cannot.
Is this supposed to make me want to go there? What exactly do they offer? It's a run lab. What exactly does that offer?
Pop anymore.
She says that she's a beginner runner. She's not running. Like, how stupid does she think we are? She's running 5K. She's going to run a 5K. When? In 5 years?
Then we're going to stand up on the treadmill.
Can I hold on?
Initially, yes. But ideally, you're going to try to walk without.
Oh, I can walk without it, but I'm saying running. I don't. We'll see. I'm scared.
We're only going to do whatever's comfortable.
Okay, we'll make
Okay.
it work.
We're going to start with a walk. I'm going to get you up to what would be a comfortable pace
G-mango.
for you.
Okay.
We're just going to incrementally go up, and you're like, yeah, this is about the speed I walk at right now.
Okay.
Cool. All right, we're going to start it.
Next, we moved on to the physical activity segment of the
He needs your money. There's a lot of people on YouTube that are like e-beggars. You guys know what I mean? They beg and beg and beg and beg for money. Or my favorite is like the dry bag, when they're like, I really need something to eat. Like, I'm hungry. Like, people will really come on and say they're hungry. Like, that's how down bad they are. They have to come on to YouTube. Like, the PayPal link's down below. I'm pretty hungry. I can't. You would think, like, get a job. What about a job? McDonald's is giving $20 in California. Did you guys see that? McDonald's in California, fast food places are giving $20. It's like going to be the law. But Panera Bread and any place that sells bread is exempt, and they can do less money than $20. What is it with Panera being cheap? Like, they make so much money that they could give their employees more. And yet, they choose to pay their employees the least out of any of these fast food chains. And their food is expensive, and they make a lot of money. I just think it's fucked up. When I worked at Panera, they scheduled me for 39 hours a week because that meant I wasn't eligible for insurance. Yeah, 39 hours. So I was part-time, technically, because you have to work 40. Stupid, right? Yeah, because Cali is expensive as hell. Yeah, true. But even here where I live, like you can make 14 at the Chick-fil-A, which is so much more than it used to be. Just 5 years ago, it was like $8, like $9. Just 5 years ago, it was like $9. You always tip at Panera. We used to get like $1 extra an hour from the tips because we had that tipping screen before everybody. Now everybody has the tipping screen. Even for the Starbucks, they got, do you want to add a tip? You haven't even made the coffee yet. I don't know. I just feel like tipping usually works better like after you have the product, you know, at a restaurant. Like you get the meal, it was good, the service was good, so you do a bigger tip. But at Starbucks, like they want you to tip, and like at these other restaurants, like the fast casual places, they want you to tip before you get the product. And it's like, no.
Analysis. And this is the part I was most scared for because I was going to have to run on a treadmill. And if you don't know this, treadmills are usually not safe for bigger bodies. They're just not designed for us. I think when you're outside, you just don't think about it, right? Here, I'm like, am I gonna fall off of it? What's the speed? Whereas when I'm outside, I can just be like, whatever speed feels right. And that might be different in each step. Second step. Fortunately, the one at Rud Lab was safe, but that did not erase my anxiety.
Really? Average fast food worker makes 16 in the Northeast. I know people who have a college degree and make 21, like an hour. So it seems like they're raising the wages of these like fast food workers and grocery store workers and stuff. But the companies, like the office workers and stuff, are just getting left behind.
Based on previous experiences.
It's an evolutionary process when it comes to your walking and your running. Like,
okay, let's skip us. He seems annoyed by her. Is he?
We're gonna fix your walk as well. Not just make you a good runner, but make you a good walker.
They have to put that dramatic music on. He wants to teach her how to walk. What? He has to teach her how to walk.
Okay.
Because a lot of the concepts that we're gonna apply in your jogging and your running also apply in your walk.
At the end,
it guarantees debt. True that when it comes to college degrees. Yikes.
in my assessment, I found out some pretty bad news.
You always tip? Do you tip at Starbucks? Do you tip at the ice cream place? Do you tip at the froyo place where you get your own froyo? That was the most ridiculous one that I've seen so far, is the tip. I was getting froyo, and you get it yourself. And then you go to pay, and there's a tipping screen. I was like, ooh. I mean, I don't say anything, but like I got that myself.
It turns out I don't walk properly. I have straight legs, which means I do not bend my knees at all when I walk. So before I even thought about running, I was going to have to relearn how to walk.
I mean, yeah, I always tip my waitress. I always leave a good tip, of course.
Because right now, I was at serious risk of injury.
Do you think this is actually possible? I'm being really real with you right now. Doesn't like I'm not being like delusional. Sorry, I was gonna say delulu, like the kids
Delulu.
Yeah.
Like the
That's very
kids
possible.
say.
Like, we have people in every shape and size and form and different diagnoses that come in here, and they have different goals, whether it be marathons, 5K, just walking with their kids, feeling safe. Just talking with a patient yesterday. They want to be able to go to Galveston, walk in and out of the water.
That's so true. They're using poor people to pay poor people. Right? Galveston. That's the beach. That's near Houston, though, not Austin.
Without not feeling pain or efficient. And so practicing mechanically
crying?
what is different about an incline versus a decline or unstable surfaces and what changes mechanically is super,
Oh my gosh, she's crying.
super important for them. And they want to be able to do that with their friends on Thanksgiving. So like for them, that's their marathon.
Yeah.
And we're gonna crush it and take names and kick butt for that thing.
I'm sorry if I'm like getting teary-eyed. It's not intentional, but it's just like
He's a trainer, not a therapist. I feel like trainers like are partially therapists though. You know what I mean? Like trainers do a lot of therapy for people.
that was me like a year ago. And
I'm in Texas. No, she's in Texas. I just know my geography.
And this just gives me hope that there's like still so much more. Because sometimes you wonder like, okay, I've been at this for a year, which I know technically a year is not a long time, but like it feels like a long time.
Yeah.
And I think this is just coming at the perfect time for me to like just keep moving forward, because this does, especially getting on that treadmill, feels a little bit impossible.
Gableston. Gavels.
I have more doubts
Gableston.
now than I did coming into this.
Galveston. This ain't Texas. It ain't no hold 'em. Except it is Texas. And she is holding it down. Oh, she has a dog? That makes me see her in a different light. Just kidding. Okay, Austin looks pretty. I heard that Austin was nice. I heard that from a couple of people, though. It's like on the up and up. It's a good place to live.
So I think the reason a lot of plus size people don't exercise, or at least don't consistently exercise, is
And it never gets too cold.
like we get fed like unrealistic expectations of what should be achievable on your first time. And I think when someone presents something as like an easy at-home workout or like a simple step, right? And then you...
Oh, you're gonna run away. She cries on camera. She's probably really aggressive in person. You think so? I do find a lot of like camera crying to be somewhat fake in a way. I mean, this was more candid, but a lot of the times YouTubers, like, why is it your first instinct to grab a camera? This happens on TikTok all the time. There was even a trend that was like, film yourself while you're crying. That's the trend. And that was on TikTok. You're not going to see me reach for a camera if I'm crying. It's just not going to happen. I don't want to cry for the internet. That's embarrassing to me.
take that step and it's really fucking hard and you can't do it. You're incapable of completing what's supposedly easy.
Amber does it a lot. She used to do it a lot more. No. But the wifey breakup. Yeah, I know what you mean. The wifey breakup era. She did it like every single video. She was crying.
That puts a like mindset. It creates a mindset that like you are so far behind that it's impossible, that you can't even do the easy workout.
Yeah, like crying TikTok.
So I just hate in general the idea of like easy workouts. And I think we should talk more about the fact that like big changes take a long time.
Is that offensive to her? But you don't know, this easy workout could be hard for somebody else. Yeah, we get it, girl. Like, we get it. You don't have to be all offended about it. What was someone saying? A manic episode. That's a trend too. Like, people will film their manic episode, or even a depressive episode, and they'll film it. Watch me have a manic episode. I swear. Isn't that like... I don't want to say it's strange because a lot of people deal with these problems, but like, watch me have a manic episode, like, really?
They don't just happen from like 3 workouts. They don't just happen from showing up for a month or a couple months. Like I was saying when I was walking this, I was like, it was literally last week and it's been almost 9 months at this point of me working out at least 3 times a week. I just now start to feel like it's a habit, and
So that's what it is, 3 times a week. Does she work out or does she film content? That's what I want to know.
just now start to not feel exhausted. And that's 9 months, right? Like that's not a couple weeks. And I
Sitting
just,
by the
more
water.
I do this, the more
Girls rambling on and on and on, saying a lot but saying nothing at all. You think there's a gator in that lake? It's Texas, not Florida. Is there a lot of gators in Texas? I just always hear about Florida having all the gators. All right, we just need 3 more likes to get to 700. So like it up, like up the stream, like up the stream. Let's get to 700.
I work on my physicality and just like a lot of my health choices, the more I realize that it's like, it is sold to us as something easy to fix, and it is not.
An easy fix.
So,
not for everybody. For some people, it is an easy fix. Well, for who? Let's be real. For who is weight loss an easy fix? Even the girls, the skinny girls like Kim Kardashian, have to take the Ozempic for that easy fix.
when we are running, you actually do a very good job because
She does. Is this like on the next episode? On the next episode of Glitter and Lasers. Or on the next episode of My Big Fat Fabulous Life. New Beginnings. What if they replaced Whitney Way Thor with Glitter and Lasers? I feel like she could do it. She could replace Whitney.
Back and down and squeeze your butt to make it come back out. Go ahead and lean forward into your foot and put
This is next time. It's almost like she's filming a TV show.
your feet side by side.
I think, if anything, this whole experience has taught me one thing.
What is it? And she's not going to say. Damn it. It's taught me one thing. And I'm not going to say what it is. What was it? Why do I want to know so bad? There's a gator in that lake. You think so? It's going to come up. It's going to come up and start. I love the scene, the last scene in Friday the 13th, 2009. It's like the only good scene in the whole movie. Jason is supposed to be dead, but then he pops out of the water. Serious spoilers. Sorry, guys. No. Obviously, that's going to happen. But Jason pops out of the water. He's not actually dead. And after all that, he still got him. Still killed him. Game over. Should we do... Oh, did you guys see the Willy Wonka thing? Did you guys see the Wonka thing? I want to talk about that. So this was in... Where was it? Ireland? Let's bring up the article. The Willy Wonka. This was such a moment on social media this week. It was this Willy Wonka event. So someone organized a Willy Wonka event where it was supposed to be a wonder-filled candy paradise, right? And it was in Glasgow, which I believe is the United Kingdom. The Wonka demon. Yeah, the lady that played the Wonka demon actually came out and took her mask off. But for those who haven't seen it, I'm trying to find a good article here for a good picture. Here it is. So here's what it looked like. Oh, shit, an ad. Where was it? Scotland, Glasgow, Scotland. And it was a Willy Wonka inspired event. And it ended up being shut down because it was so bad that the parents wanted their money back. I'm trying to wait for this ad to get off so we can look at the picture. Damn it. Now it's not showing the picture. What the fuck? So stupid. Let's just look on YouTube. Wonka event. Glasgow. We need to talk about Philly D. Does Philly D have the pictures? Yeah, this was what it was advertised as. So they advertised this chocolate-filled adventure through Wonka Land, and it looked like this. This was the ad that they put out. It was just a picture that was generated on AI. So whenever you see like an AI generated picture, that screams cheap to me. This was the initial gates going into the event. And you know what? The gates actually don't look too bad. I feel like they spent the entire budget on those gates. But it just says factory. I'm thinking, is that because they couldn't really call it Willy Wonka? It was just factory. It's obvious AI. Yeah. When you see an AI picture like that, I mean, you really have to be sus because they couldn't even take a picture of what was going on. They couldn't even get a graphic designer to make something more original. But even the gate, like, and then here's the inside of the event. This was for kids, right? And parents are coming here because they want their kids to be distracted for a couple of hours. Let me take my kids here and they'll have something to do for an hour or two, run around, eat some candy, enjoy their time. And they're met with this. It's just a room, a basically empty room with like a couple of candy decorations. Now, this is not the vibe. To top it all off, this was $45. That's the worst part. Maybe if it was like $5 or $10 because it was a donation to Children's Cancer Fund, then okay. That would make sense if there was like a donation. There was no chocolate. Yeah, DH. There was no chocolate. How can you have Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with no chocolate? Like, that just doesn't make any sense. And look at this. It's just a bunch of tables in a freaking auditorium. Or this is a warehouse bar. So it's just this big warehouse. The event is only this little area. And then they have a few tables and chairs. The one girl, there was a girl dressed up as a Oompa Loompa, like a little chocolate factory worker. And she went up to a kid and just poured a test tube of jelly beans. But not the whole test tube, like 3 or 4 jelly beans into a kid's hand. Like, wouldn't you be embarrassed? And now all of the workers that worked on this are coming out. One of them was the unknown star of the viral chocolate experience. And she came out to talk about the event on TikTok. Everybody's talking about this. It's crazy. This is too cringe. I feel bad for the people who paid, right? Can you imagine paying $45 and this is what you get? Like, not to mention, the parents just wanted their kid to have a little bit of fun. And the kid's disappointment, seeing that picture, thinking they're going to go to the chocolate factory. We're going to go to Willy Wonka's freaking chocolate factory, and that's what you get. Even the kids had to see that this was a complete scam. Where did the money even go? I guess they just pocketed it. Or do you mean the money that to put together the event? That's what I want to know. How much money did they have to put this together? Clearly there was an issue with funding. I also wonder, how would you do it? Like, that's a lot of work to put together a Willy Wonka set. But if you can't do it, don't do it. I mean, this was just a quick and easy scam for them. And they hired a bunch of actors. It's easy to get some actors in a room, you know? I wonder, the people that ran it came out and said that they were going to use holographic paper, but they didn't get the holographic paper in time, and that's why it looks like shit. Please. As if a little bit of holographic paper would be the thing that would turn this around. And I think they also said a couple of posters that would serve as a backdrop. Nothing was saving this event. I don't know how you would do it unless you had some serious budget and you could make a Disney World situation type deal. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Hershey Park, but that's like the closest thing you're going to get to going to the chocolate factory, like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. They have Chocolate World, and there's this ride where you get on and it shows you how the chocolate is made. I've been on this ride like seriously 10, 15 times in my life. We would go for school like every year. That's the closest you're going to get. But to recreate Willy Wonka, I just don't even know how they would do it. And here's the guy that played Willy Wonka. I was the actor who played Willy Wonka at the Awful Glasgow event. What does he say?
Edges, monologue, pretty much of AI generated gibberish.
Oh my gosh, so his script was just AI generated. They couldn't even write a script. Everything was AI. Expect this kind of shit to happen in the future. At the end, what happened was the cops were called. Like, it was so bad that somebody called the cops because I guess they weren't giving their money back. I do wonder at the end, like, did they ever get their money back? Or is this going to have to go to court?
Anyone who looks at me and thinks Willy Wonka and not Oompa Loompa is out of their mind. I give off major Oompa Loompa energy.
Oh, he wanted to be an Oompa Loompa?
But not like a good Oompa Loompa. Not like one of the, like one that's at the back during the dance numbers.
Does this look like what is it called? Poppers? Russell Stover's factory in Kansas. Oh, what's that like? So, I don't know if you guys saw that story, but I thought it was really interesting. Definitely one of those crazy things that I just was not expecting. Anything to make a little dough, right? People will scam the fuck out of you just to make a little bit of money. I mean, sell substances if that's... Don't. Just kidding, don't. It does remind me of TanaCon. Do you guys remember back in the day, Tana Mojo had the TanaCon? And they did not plan it right. The worst part of the Tana convention was the fact that people were outside for hours and they got like 2nd-degree burns to the point where their skin was peeling off the next day or even bubbling up. I've had burns where my skin bubbled. Have you guys ever had that? It was the perfect storm because my eczema was really bad at the time and I wasn't used to getting that much sun at that time. And so I sat out in the sun all day at the beach. I did have sunscreen on, but I got so burnt because my eczema was bad, I think, that there was like a bubble on my shoulders the day after. That was 2019. True story, bro. Bubble blister, yeah. 1,000 people died. No, they didn't. Your cousin had water blister burns? Yeah, I think that's what I had. Did I pop the bubbles? No, I don't think you're supposed to pop the bubbles. Like, it's your body protecting itself, actually. So, like, you're supposed to have the bubbles. Like, the bubbles are good for your healing process, I guess. I mean, they're not good, but don't pop them. They will pop, though, because you're going to end up hitting them on something or catching it on something, and it will leak. It's, like, leaky. It's gross. You've got, like, leaky bubbles. That was horrible. Do I self-tan? I use fake tanner, yeah. I use spray-on tan. I do not tan in a tanning bed or anything like that. I used to a lot go to the tanning bed. I would go twice a day to the tanning bed when I was 19. So bad. So bad. But I only did that for like 6 months. And then I never really did it again, so I don't think I'm too badly sun damaged. Here's one of the, what is it called? Hand sanitizers I got. Looking tan AF. I really like the face. I think I'm just going to do the face. Because my arms never look good. My hands never look good. Because it comes off of like half of it. Look, because my fingers are not tan. Because I washed my hands a lot. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know how to keep the tan up. Like, should I do spot treatments? Like, just do like a little spot, like just do my fingers so I can keep it together? Or should I just do my face and forget about it? Forget about the body. Show you everything I got. I'll show you the candle. This is so good. The body is easy to F up. Yes, but your body's also amazing and can self-heal. Can heal itself. So this is the Main Street Bakery candle. This is so good. This is so good. I only got one candle. That's it. They were $10 off, so I only buy them when they're on sale. Otherwise, I do not buy them for $26. They're not fucking worth it at all. Yeah, not worth it at all. But For 15, they are. Tanning is in. Is it? I know tanning, like, sometimes it goes in and out of vogue. It was definitely in vogue when I was tanning at 19 because we were still, like, Jersey Shore was still on. Gym Tan Laundry, we would say that. We would say GTL minus the L. Nobody else in girl world tans. So I'm like the only tanning reaction channel. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Girl went to Bath and Body Works and walked out with a food candle. Of course. I have been looking for a food candle. They don't always have food candles. I know that around the holidays they have like pumpkin pecan waffles for Halloween era and certain baked goods for Christmas, but sometimes they don't have food candles, and I love the food candles. I didn't have any food candles left, but I have so many candles, that's why I didn't buy them. But I no longer burn them. I put them on a heated pad. So I melt them. I don't burn them. And you still get the same smell, but you don't get the horrible burning smell after you blow it out. And you don't get, and it lasts longer. It lasts longer. So just get a candle warmer. You don't even need to burn them anymore. It's 2024. You don't need to burn your candle anymore. Pecan, can of pea. Do you guys say pecan or pecan? You could say pecan. A lot of people say pecan. It's not always pecan. What should I watch? Should we do a lullaby or something? Or do you guys want to watch something in particular? Somebody did say to check out King Cobra. Should we start doing Cobra check-ins? I don't know the Cobra lore. So, do you guys know King Cobra? This is King Cobra. You have probably seen him before. Like, people talk about him. He's community adjacent. His name is Cobes. He has 95K now? Really? Since when did he get 95K? What is that from? Since when? Did he have a viral short? You don't know the Cobra lore? Yeah, I don't either. But this guy has been around for 10 plus years. Like, I know that the lore goes back really far, and people have talked about him on the farms for a very long time. They have followed him. No viral short. What about video? No viral video. How the heck did he get 95K? I'm confused. Popular. Okay. 50K on a live stream 3 weeks ago. That's when the girl came. Did you guys see the girl came? I want to show you guys the girl. He's a weirdo of sorts. Yeah, he's like an LOL. Moo. Shani for Christmas. Whatever happened to Shani for Christ? She still live streams, right? On Twitch. I heard that she was fighting with Jason not that long ago. But they're boring. They just sit there and beg, right? They just sit there and beg all day. They're the e-beggars, like the biggest e-beggars. And the worst part is they had like $700,000, right? And they blew through it. Blew through it. And a lot of the shit that they bought with that money, with $750,000, a lot of the shit they bought with that was ruined, and they left it behind in that apartment. That's crazy to me. Like, you don't even treat your shit right either. You just throw it away. Okay. Here's saturated content. Wait, is there a shorter video? I'm trying to look for King Cobra. I guess there isn't. I want to show you guys Jessica. That's his girl. All right. We'll just do this. Okay. So here's a video from Saturated Content. KingCobraJFS already hates Jessica. Jessica's the girl that came. She's actually in Girl World, right? This Jessica character. I woke up because someone legit called my phone about Jessica. Really? Who? Jessica hangs out in Girl World. And she went and she got her man. Like, really?
Your eyes, but you're wearing glasses that are just deceiving you all along. Remember? Oh, you JFS experience.
Oh, it's not clips of him. I thought it would be clips of him. Here we go.
Why would he? Shit, because they're fucking upset.
There she is. They were getting very SE actual too on the live streams.
These two weirdos are just like stuck in this time loop where they have to one up each other. Jessica's saying, yeah, you know, he was pretty okay, better than the people I have to deal with. Then Josh comes right back and says, yeah, the trolls, they try and own my life, but they
the trolls
won't own my life. Meanwhile, I have to sit here and ponder the fact that these two have been together at this point for 2.5 days, and they're already talking about their kids, how they won't be alcoholics, hopefully, and
they're gonna have kids. Oh God. No, that's not Jessica Messica. I'll have to watch this on my own time. I'm kind of sad that I missed the Jessica era, but it's not Jessica Messica.
It's not, I know that's not what I meant, though.
I know, but still, I'm saying because they don't want you to have sex. What are you looking at?
Oh, shit.
Farted.
Yeah, I know. I heard your fart earlier.
Does anyone know her username? Because I know she hangs out in Girl World. Oh, Naked and Laughing, yeah.
There was that. She's like, brr.
Do you guys know her?
Pre-show she'll tune in and I'll catch you later. Thank you for donations.
And everyone wants a God-given screenshot me at the fucking...
They literally spent 2.5 days together just drinking.
Fucking ugliest. Fuck you. That's why
This is like Chantal's Natter era.
I'm not giving none of y'all content.
What happened?
You're giving it right now.
We are so screwed, YouTube. We are mega screwed. In case that last clip is from NAL's own personal live stream, Josh saw it as a good opportunity to stay in the other room while she streamed and be away from her.
I'm a little out of my comfort zone with these two. Does anyone have just clips of them? That's what I want to see. His girlfriend. This is a deleted live stream.
Oh, this is...
What happened in the deleted live stream?
Did you something? No, we don't have no plan B. Oh, be nice.
Plan B? Does she mean like that kind of plan
I'm
B?
supposed to be nice? How the fuck have I been mean? I'm literally giving the most nastiest comments. Oh, I want his SSI checks. Hey, Josh.
Hello.
Oh my goodness. He was looking for a girl. Oh no, I don't want to see it. Should I skip it? I feel like I'm Walmart. I'm at Walmart. Take me back to Target. No, I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to see it. Don't do kiwi tapes. They're so long. I'll probably check it out on my own time. What is she doing? Oh, you guys didn't have to see it. Thank me. Thank me. They kissed. But I forgot to show the screen. You guys should definitely be grateful. But here they were.
Did you something? No, we don't have no plan B. Oh, B.
Yeah, plan B.
No.
There's a knock at the door.
They're never gonna end.
That's always good.
Ignore it. I'll deal with it.
Remember when Chantal would always get a knock? That would be craziness.
Oh my fucking god! All this fucking ice. I don't need this shit.
She's gonna trap him with a kid. Oh gosh, and they're drinking and taking shots. Like, oof.
Sitting right there and doing his thing.
With his walnut. Show Sean with his walnut, Josh.
Just again, one of our ceramic walnuts.
Shake it. Yeah, I've got 2 of those. I'm keeping one of them, and Josh is going to keep the other one. You got to behave.
This is one of those situations where like they're having so much fun and everybody else is looking like, what is actually going on here? Let's do a Pete's closet update. I want to see if he hung anything up. Can he spill some more Chantal tea? So last week he spilled the tea about Chantal doing border hops, right? And Chantal came on and said, or she told him, don't you ever talk about me ever again. Do you understand me? Which is crazy. But Pete's hasn't done a live. I feel like Pete's goes live at like 1 a.m. on Sunday, right? He should be live any minute now. Yes, ma'am. He's playing Final Fantasy, like the old ones. That looks pretty. The graphics look pretty. Her username is Queen Cobra. I'm kind of living for Queen Cobra. The room smells like cigarettes and reptiles. I'm dead at that one. Those poor reptiles with secondhand smoke and math. There's math? I didn't know there was math. Are you for real? There's math? Pizza's in the chat waiting for you to be done. Is that what it is? Amberlynn's ready to publish her video as soon as the live goes off.
Sorry, Alex. I couldn't find that in your home.
Did you guys hear that? I always get so freaked out because she's always listening. I don't know what it is, but it keeps going off. SIRI keeps going off. They're just vitamins. It's just vitamins, guys. It's just the vitamin. All right. I think it's time for me to go. I'm starting to get tired. 772. Let's get up to 800 before we leave. Let's get up to 800 likes. Like up the stream. Like up the stream. 780. We can do it. Ooh. It does, like after talking for 3.5 hours, you know, your voice does get a little bit tuckered out, right? It's not that normal to talk for 3 hours straight. You know, usually there's some back and forth. But we have back and forth with like the girls. Oh, yay, we got 808. Awesome. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on tonight's live stream. I will catch you guys very soon. If not tomorrow, we'll try to get a video up by Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoy your week and your Monday goes swimmingly. It'll be fantastic. All right, guys. Catch you on the flip side.